Well, the intro screen fucked up because my hard drive's a piece of shit, but whatever. Hey, welcome back to the Beaverhouse. We're streaming again. Huzzah!
Hard drives are cheap now. You should just buy a new one.
So we're going into an aptly named world, Endless Explosions. And we already have a viewer. Hello, viewer, who I don't know who you are because I haven't posted in the chat. Why haven't you posted in the chat? Fuck you! We're going to play in a Michael Bay movie. Joseph, you made that joke last time.
We are the jokes. I'm hearing echo from you.
What do you mean you're hearing echo?
I muted the stream, and I'm hearing echo of me from you.
Okay. I'll turn the volume down, I guess.
Just a smidge.
I mean, it was down basically all the way already.
Oh, then in that
how's
case...
the audio on the stream sound, anyways?
Oh, I'll unmute.
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
Okay, cool.
Let's see, I'm gonna try to figure out who's in the...
Huh?
Well, apparently the only participate in our channel, stream channel, is us.
Well, you.
Well, no, it says the Beaverhouse is the only participant in the chat.
What? Oh, it must count me and the video manager as participating.
Okay. So
no!
do we not have...
Oh, I am a dumb fuck. Oh, it respawned. No, don't throw it away again, Kirby, no. Kirby, you swine.
I mean, you are a dumb fuck, but I haven't seen what happened yet, so...
Well, I threw the key away.
Oh.
And it landed in the lava and exploded.
I just saw that! That was hilarious!
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're a fucking idiot!
Fuck you!
No, it looks like you just picked it up and threw it into the lava on purpose! Oh god! These are syndicated, right? Like
yes, these are all re-uploaded afterwards, so it's good.
This will be on the channel forever. You just picking up a key and immediately throwing it in the lava.
I've done far stupider things, Josie.
I know, Liam, I know, but like, I just went for a walk. I just went for a walk to buy memes. I just went for a stupid walk just to buy memes. I've spent altogether like $20 on memes.
Oh, fuckles. I guess I'll just die.
Yeah, I bought the Szechuan sauce that I'm
streaming.
I have no idea if the sauce I bought was meant for
Yeah, I just gotta restart the level then.
I have no idea.
I forgot it can't restart the level. I have to restart the whole game.
You suck, yeah. I have no idea if the Szechuan sauce... Okay, so I should probably start at the beginning. I woke up today, and I immediately checked Amazon to see if any of my orders were arriving today. I ordered a new case fan for my CPU, and a bottle of Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
And it turned out that the Szechuan sauce was arriving a day early.
Oh, the people are in the Twitch chat, I just noticed.
Oh shit!
And Killer Yandere is back.
I recognize one of those names.
Hello there. It's good to see you guys again. Apparently her foot is really itchy.
Oh yeah, that itchy foot. That's a problem. That's a serious problem.
I agree.
That itch foot. Anyway,
so a lot of health.
Anyway, so the Szechuan sauce that I ordered, that I guess people are just now finding out I ordered because they came just now. I ordered the Szechuan sauce and it was arriving a day early, which was today. So I thought, I guess I better go get those chicken nuggets now. And I thought, nah, fuck it, I won't. I'll do it tomorrow. And then I thought, yeah, nah, fuck it, I'll just do it.
I prefer to call them chicken nuggies.
Well, yeah, nuggies, but I actually got tendies because tendies are better than nuggies. I'm an adult.
Fuck you! Nuggies for the win.
Nuggies and tendies are both main foods, though, so I'm fine either way. So my Rite Aid apparently just perpetually sells Crystal Pepsi, even though that was supposed to be a limited promotion. Like, I guess nobody that wants Crystal Pepsi for the memes expects them to be at Rite Aid. So, like, I'm the only one buying.
Makuta LaRocca just said Chicky Nuggies. I like that.
I see it. Chicky Nuggies, Chicky Tendies. Yep. So yeah, so the Rite Aid, they just have Crystal Pepsi there, and like a lot of it. So I think I'm going to be able to buy Crystal Pepsi from the Rite Aid just perpetually until the next time Pepsi gets a bug up their ass.
Mr. Flosty, please, Mr. Flosty.
Makuta LaRocca says they say that shit to their customers. I take it. Chicky LaRocca. Okay, I just fucked up I just fucked up their name and said Makuta LaRocca. Instead of that, I said Chicky LaRocca.
Oh.
Yeah, obviously we remember when he was called Mr. Flossie. That's why we mentioned it. I came up with a theory during our last stream that Mr. Flossie is just a mint green.
No, man, he's the dental practitioner version.
Yes, and he's mint green instead of blue.
True.
Anyway, so I guess your name is Chicky LaRocca now, because that's what I called you accidentally.
No, please.
Anyway,
no, please! No!
So, because McDonald's seriously fucked up the Szechuan sauce, the Szechuan sauce promotion, and may or may not have summoned the communist uprising.
Can I just not get that thing if I lose ice? Like, are there no enemies here that at least give me, like, Parasol or something, for fuck's sake?
Okay, so Killer Yandari. So the boss is actually called Mr. Frosty, but for a couple early English translations, they fucked up his name and called him Mr. Flosty, because... Okay, so...
Worst!
So, Japan actually doesn't have differentiation between R and L's. I don't know what's up. I don't know how that works. It's not like English and Japan are the same language, just with different letters.
Can I just say that this Sunstone is the fucking worst? Because if you lose ice anywhere in that section of the level, you just have to restart. You can't do it.
So, anyway, so because McDonald's fucked up the Szechuan sauce promotion so badly, I just decided to order a bottle of Szechuan sauce instead of going to McDonald's that day because it costs about the same. I spent $10 ordering this bottle of Szechuan sauce on Amazon. It would have cost me at least $12 to $14 to get to the one McDonald's in New York State that participated in the Szechuan sauce thing.
Okay. Szechuan sauce day.
Yeah, I would have to take a bus to Syracuse and then take another bus from the bus stop at Syracuse that connects to my hometown. I almost said it on stream. Fuck it. I live in Fulton.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's like, it's not a 200-person town.
Yeah, we're not popular enough for people to come to my house at midnight and ask for a selfie.
I wouldn't complain.
Oh, I wouldn't complain because if I was to the point where that happened, I could afford to move. I could just move.
Maroka, I'm surprised you knew about CE. It's still in the cards. It's just, the Kickstarter was such a disaster that, with the site we're working with to do it is still in the works, so... Like, it's not, it hasn't had any work done on it, but it's still, you know, there. It's still a thing.
Oh shit, I have Kirby for GBA on my PSP, I mean.
Yeah.
I like Makuta LaRocca. They're good at this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, yeah. So I ordered the bottle. So I ordered the bottle of Szechuan sauce, and I was going to use it, and I was going to pair it with chicken nuggets from Burger King, but then some shit started going on about on Twitter about Wendy's actually.
Because they threw some shade at McDonald's about, you know, having better chicken tendies.
Yeah. So what I decided was, all right. So I'll get the chicken nuggets. I got the chicken at Wendy's instead. That's fine. So I did that, and now I'm home, and I ate the chicken nuggets. Well, they're tendies. I ate the cheeky tendies with the Szechuan sauce, and it was awful. The nuggets were the chicken was good, and the sauce. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing I put in my mouth.
And you've put a lot of things in your mouth.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst thing, but I think
and this video just got demonetized before it even went up.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, did you not see what I tweeted this video as on the Facebook?
No, because I closed my browser before we started to save memory for Citra.
All right, well that'll just be a fun surprise for you then.
Should I be afraid?
Maybe.
Chat, what did she tweet it as?
And anyway, so oh no, I tweeted it as something normal on my page.
Fucking hell.
Anyway,
Chat, what did she put in the Beaverhouse Facebook page?
Anyway, so the Szechuan sauce that I bought, I think is cooking oil and not specifically a dipping sauce. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm right, but apparently Amazon uses the same photo of the bottle of Szechuan sauce I ordered for every listing of Szechuan sauce from this brand. So like, there's one listing for cooking sauce, and there's one listing for dipping sauce, and it's a photo of the same bottle.
They do that. They do that.
So I think maybe what I was supposed to do was do what McDonald's does and just mix this with ketchup. That's what McDonald's cooking. That's what McDonald's Szechuan sauce is. It's just teriyaki mixed with ketchup.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. McDonald's, like, it's weird because McDonald's actually does use.
Oh God, this stage.
McDonald's actually does use real food for its ingredients most of the time. It's just that the food that they're selling you is usually different than what they're telling you they're selling. So like their meat isn't like grown in a factory somewhere. It's just probably not actually beef. You're
not beef.
I have some friends. You know them on Facebook.
Welcome to the beef zone.
She jokes with her friends that
everyone else got that reference.
She jokes with her friends that the meat at McDonald's is ostrich meat, which it might be. I don't know what ostriches taste like. It's certainly not beef.
Beef is out of date.
It's certainly not beef. I don't know if you've eaten at both McDonald's and Burger King.
I have
recently, but
I have.
All right. You can tell night and day. There's something out with the beef at McDonald's. I mean, it tastes fine, but like it doesn't taste exactly like beef's supposed to.
So, did anyone else get my beef reference?
No. Oh, the beef is out of date. It's that song you showed me once.
Yeah. Welcome to the beef zone.
Makuta LaRocca goes on to elaborate on the Kirby PSP thing as if we didn't understand the joke.
I mean, I have a modded PSP game that runs emulators and shit, so...
Yeah, the PSP was apparently just the best device for hacking.
Yeah, it it wasn't even outclassed by the Wii as far as homebrew potential goes, and that's saying a lot considering how well hacked the Wii is.
But is it the SNES Classic?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, so I was making a joke about how easily hackable those things are, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like Nintendo wanted you to hack these things. It's
and the question is, like, you can throw any NES and SNES ROMs on it, but what else is it capable of running?
People have gotten Genesis games working on the NES, so, like...
Excuse me?
Yeah.
The actual NES or the NES Mini?
The NES Mini.
Okay, I was going to say...
people can get Genesis games working on the NES, too.
Bullshit.
Okay, I'll look it up for you. It's like you've seen those adapter cartridges that kind of like Sonic and Knuckles that you plug it into the NES and then you include
Genesis hardware in them. Well, that hardly counts. That's like saying the Super Effects chip is a reflection of the SNES's actual hardware capabilities. No, it's not.
It's actually that's actually a reflection of how easily modifiable the SNES is.
Again, I wouldn't call that a modification of the system because it's in the cartridge.
So those cartridges on the NES have to like trick the hardware. The SNES will just like do it.
Eh. But how do you know it's not doing the same thing?
Because Nintendo did it that way.
They did?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Nintendo's gonna make a game that specifically short circuits part of the game console. That's good. That's definitely how life works. I mean, they sort of did that with the NES because the way the NES loads cartridges is not good.
Ah! This was a mistake!
Like, there's a reason why most cartridge-based consoles... There's a reason why most There's a reason why most cartridge-based consoles are top loaders.
What's that?
Gravity. Gravity and physics. I don't understand the whole...
Not again!
I don't understand the logistics. I don't understand it completely, but apparently, the NES was just... It's just designed to break after a long enough time. And it's probably not on purpose, because I don't think Nintendo is douchey enough to do planned obsolescence. Although, they're douchey enough to sue people. So, you know what, never mind. Anyway, yeah, so the micro USB port on the mini NES and mini SNES, that connects this...
Well, what do I do with this? What in tarnation? Oh. I remember this bonus area now. I hate this bonus area.
Hey Liam, Makuto LaRocca mentioned Clock Tower in the chat, and we should play that.
Maybe.
Cinnamon.
Ah! Fuck! It requires you to be so fast. Oh,
I don't.
This stream is just off to the best start. Hello,
I don't
someone stole Rob Lord.
Yeah, Rob Lord is in both the Facebook and Twitch chat.
Someone stole Rob Ford.
I said Facebook instead of Twitter. I said Twitter instead of YouTube. All these websites just blur together.
Alright.
Every website is just trying to be every other website. It's confusing.
Another way. Oh, I guess go through here. Fuck. Oh god, this stream is off to the best start. We've had to. Yes, please do link it to me. We've had to restart the game twice because of one sunstone, and I've died a bunch. And oh god, this level, Josie. You remember when I told you that Ubersook Kirby is the most horrific Kirby has ever been? This level is why.
Right, let me see.
It's lagging like shit right now, but...
That's fine, that's fine. I'm watching your stream, so obviously it's gonna be lagging for me too. Just in different ways.
Yeah.
Alright, I see you have Ubersook now.
Yeah.
You're walking, jump, you're sooking.
These things. These eels. Oh my god, these eels.
These Choco Eels?
Oh! It's like a giant, living, writhing noodle fighting for its life.
I think that's how people eat squid.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, okay, so... Oh, now I'm seeing the eels. Alright, here we go. Oh god, that does look terrifying. And
it dies, it just gets like its dead X eyes. It's so brutal.
And, yep, it does appear to be how you eat certain calamari dishes. Okay, I think it's actually octopus. I don't know if octopus is counted as a... yeah. So, octopuses, have individual brains in all of their tentacles.
Oh, lovely.
That, like, are supposed to connect to the big brain, but, suffice it to say that the tentacles exist separately from the main brain, which is the head brain. So, like, you're supposed to eat certain octopus tentacle dishes while the tentacles are still alive, sort of.
Yeah.
I think only technically alive.
Thank God I've only had deep-fried calamari then.
There's also tentacles that you pour the sauce on and you watch them wriggle a lot. It's really creepy.
Yeah, but they're already dead. That's just a reaction of the still present nervous system to the sauce.
Yeah, but there is a lot of weird food that you're supposed to eat while it's alive. It's weird.
Ah, I gotta get me some gach.
I think
you ever heard of gach?
I've heard of Vincent Van Gogh.
Funny. No, it's the Klingon delicacy.
Why do they eat Vincent Van Gogh all the time?
Fuck's sake, Josie.
Now, apparently you're supposed to pronounce Vincent Van Gogh's name Vincent Van Gogh.
I deserve this!
Like, no one can really agree on what to pronounce Vincent Van Gogh's name. I go with Go because that's what I grew up with. But I think Bill Nighy was in the Doctor Who episode, and he pronounced it Van Gogh.
Did you just say Bill Nighy?
There are two people in Hollywood. One is a scientist, one is a not scientist. They're both named Bill Nye, but spelled differently. I have to differentiate them somehow. I could have just said Bill Nye, not that one, like Jim Sterling would.
Yeah, really.
Anyway, so he pronounced it Vincent Van Gogh, and I'm inclined to think that's probably the accurate one because his role in that episode was he was like curating a Vincent Van Gogh wing of a museum.
Huh.
But I'm still gonna pronounce it Vincent Van Gogh because he's dead and he can't argue with me.
That reminds me, you totally need to get Rock of Ages too.
How moddable is it?
I'm not sure about that.
Can I mod in Gaben as a rock?
Probably.
Alright, what about Katamari?
Probably.
Alright.
I mean, it's made on Unreal Engine, so...
Oh yeah. Ah, fuck. I keep remembering I have a computer that can run an Unreal Engine I've had for at least 18 months.
Yeah.
I need to play Antichamber. I also need to figure out what the hell the difference between free and open source and actually free is. I have a lot of things that I want to learn Jonah's ways, the way of the fish, but his ways.
Wait, what ways are Fishbill's ways exactly?
You know all the ways he is, all the things he does, all the hipster bullshit that comes out of his fish mouth.
Yeah.
I want to learn the ways of the fish, so that I can talk to him without wanting to punch him half the time.
Can be a hipster bullshit.
Well, I'm already a hipster bullshit, but just in a different way. Like, do I need to repeat myself that I ordered a bottle of Szechuan sauce, walked all the way to a Wendy's, and ate Wendy's chicken tenders with Crystal Pepsi and Szechuan sauce.
Okay, but that's not being a hipster. That's literally being overly trendy. That's the exact opposite of hipster.
No. See, being an overly trendy would be if I had done the McDonald's thing that apparently is leading to the communist uprising. I don't know what the hell they were talking about. That according to Rooster Teeth's news channel, I guess technically our boss's news channel. You know what?
Screw Attack?
Rooster Teeth and Screw Attack like merged at one point.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
I called them Rooster Attack just now.
I noticed that, Josie.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Anyway, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Apparently they said in the video, it might have been a joke, in which case it would be funny, but like, it was a very serious thing that happened. Like, people angrily just like...
People died in the Szechuan massacre of 2017.
Alright, I don't know if people died, but a lot of people definitely got arrested. People were like vandalizing stores and angrily protesting and screaming and being huge assholes over this sauce thing. And like, I could have been a part of that, and that would have been me being overly trendy. But instead I was like, yeah, no, fuck you, I'm just gonna order a bottle of non-McDonald's Szechuan sauce and eat at Burger King.
Lol.
And I'm still drinking Crystal Pepsi in October of 2017. I don't know if they still sell this shit anywhere. Maybe Crystal Pepsi's become a regular product now, like it should have been. Like, my idea for Crystal Pepsi, and I don't know why the hell no one in Pepsi has come up with it yet, is why don't they just take Crystal Pepsi, apply a gold trim to the artwork, and just sell Crystal Pepsi as the caffeine-free variant of Pepsi that comes in a gold box right now, and you just buy it.
Yeah.
What if they just merge that into Crystal Pepsi and just replace the solid gold packaging with white with gold trim?
I still have a sealed bottle of Crystal Pepsi from last year's run.
I still haven't drunken the Crystal Pepsi I just bought. I bought an energy drink and I'm having that. Someone stole Rob Lord, which is Rob Lord. Confusing. Twitch. Okay, he says he's watching both streams at once, which I can verify because I'm seeing him in both chats.
Yeah.
Ironically, Twitch is the one that freezes more often.
Twitch is freezing?
Twitch is apparently freezing more often, according to Rob Lord.
Check OBS. Maybe. No! No!
Makuta LaRocca fucking spilled Pepsi on their laptop earlier.
Rip.
Is it okay?
Take a look at OBS.
Not your fucking OBS, the laptop.
Stream health seems fine. No dropped frames. Stream health on Twitch says excellent.
I just remembered.
Maybe it's just your internet.
It might just be the internet or Twitch or something.
Or Twitch, yeah. Twitch frequently fucks up, but that's why we have the YouTube stream as well. So if it's freezing for you on Twitch, go YouTube.
Guys, I got some junk mail earlier.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
It's complicated. I didn't technically get the junk mail, but I I ranted about that on Discord. I'm not gonna bring it up right now. So I got this junk mail, and I opened it to verify that it was junk mail, and not just really stupidly addressed regular mail. And this might just be my favorite piece of junk mail I've ever received.
Ah! What did you get?
Alright, so I'm gonna read a paragraph from it. I haven't read the whole thing, so I don't know if it's all funny, but I know this paragraph specifically is. In all caps, our dear friend, the first prophetic event is revealed to us through another prophet. It's your miracle.
You're saying in that voice, I can't understand a word you're saying.
Our dear friend, the first prophetic event as revealed to us through another prophet is your miracle of provision, which we believe to be a financial blessing. This is prophetic word we are to deliver to you, my dear child. I am the Lord, your God, controller of time and your present, your future.
Excuse me?
Leave all plans.
Who's the controller of time?
Yeah, so apparently God himself sent me junk mail and just left caps lock on.
And is trying to usurp my title.
I mean, technically, technically, if the head honcho great being is claiming to be a controller of time, maybe
it's a sunstone.
Maybe he's just firing you.
We'll go back for that after.
Now, I don't know why God would be mailing your pink slip to my house.
My pink slip.
And especially why he would. Let's see, where was the address? The address was what? To a friend. So, yeah, apparently God is my friend and wants to let you know you're fired. Alright. And there's an envelope in this letter, so I think God wants me to mail him some money. No, I already loaned out some money to Jonas so he could buy dink drugs. I don't think I want to send God some money so he can buy drugs. I don't think God should be. I don't think someone in that position of power should be doing dink drugs.
God's been taking that flakka. God, I am beef in this.
Yeah, that Wacka Flacka flame. I think his name's actually Waka Flocka, so yeah, no, Wacka Flacka was accurate in a hipster way. You gotta be consistent when you're getting someone's name wrong. You gotta be consistent.
Why am I beefing this so hard? This had better not be for anything important.
Anyway, so
God.
Anyway, yeah, so Szechuan sauce isn't very good by itself, and I'm gonna have to mix this with ketchup next time. Which means the next time I go out, I'm gonna buy some ketchup. Anyway,
anything with that key currently?
So I'm not gonna throw this letter away like I do most junk mail. I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna record myself reading it and put it up on YouTube, I guess. Like, I'm gonna put this on my channel, my personal channel. I'll send it to you, Liam. You can do whatever you want with it. If you want to put it on the channel, you can.
I swear to God, if there's a sunstone back there.
If you want to remix it, add some hot rod flames.
I want food. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
So, like, Wordfunk has had this happen a lot. Leon from Wordfunk, apparently a previous resident of a house of an apartment he lived at, was was receiving a Scientology magazine in the mail monthly, and apparently they were just sending it to him, and he called Scientology up several times and told them, "Hey, my name's not David. Stop sending me your catalog." your marketing catalog, and it's like, all right, sure thing, guy who's not David, send him more magazines. They just kept sending him magazines until he moved.
Wow.
And apparently Johnny is purposely subscribed to a lot of these weird ass religious pamphlets, and he just receives them in the mail for entertainment.
Of course.
I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, because you're giving money to crazy people and or scam artists.
To crazy people.
And or scam artists. There's no doubt there are some what's the word? No doubt there are some religious wackadoodles who believe in this shit. But
Wackadoodles.
like most of them are scamming you. Like, I think the reason everyone hates Scientology, even though a religion about building a spaceship is really cool, I think the reason everyone hates Scientology is because, like, we already found out that it's primarily a marketing scheme. Like, and the reason we don't hate Christianity is because the reason society doesn't. The reason Christianity is so popular is because we only found out it was a marketing scheme several thousand years after it had already dominated the world.
There was a fucking sunstone back there, by the way. At least my death wasn't in vain.
I think it was our entire last stream was entirely dominated by conversation about Nibiru, the supposed 10th planet that's going to annihilate us.
Something we did was dominated by Nibiru talk.
Yeah, I think it was last stream. I'm just so confused about that because it just contradicts so much about religion. Like, okay, so astronomy is bullshit, except when it involves this one planet. The Earth is flat, except as it pertains to the 10th planet, which is going to it is a planet, and it's going to collide into us.
It's gonna fly into us like a giant frisbee.
It's like I'm really confused because religious zealots refuse to acknowledge the existence of astronomy, except as it pertains to Nibiru. I'm really confused. I'm really confused how that brand of selective ignorance works out.
Yeah.
Also, I like how almost all images pertaining to Nibiru are actually artist renderings of black holes.
Ah.
So that's funny. We apparently actually think Nibiru is like a solid black midnight planet from Starbound.
Basically.
Which I don't know. It might be. I don't think that's physically a thing. I mean, Vanta Black is pretty dark, but it's not a naturally occurring substance.
Planet Vanta Black.
I mean, a planet completely covered in Vanta Black would be awesome, but like I don't think that'll stay Vanta Black for very long, because Vanta Black seems to be pretty structurally similar to grass.
What?
So Vanta Black is composed of carbon nanotubes that absorb the light, and like I don't think if you're constantly like walking on it on a platform entirely covered in it, it's gonna stay very carbon nanotubey for very long. I think it needs to like be there for. Okay, so the primary use for Vanta Black is to calibrate telescopes.
Interesting.
Because it doesn't have to be touched very often. You can't fuck it up. You can't fuck with the Vanta Black because it's like put it in a microscope and then it just sits there forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Makuta Laroka is apparently we are talking about Nibiru again. Yes, apparently Nibiru was supposed to collide with the Earth on the 23rd. Whatever maniac was saying that has since acknowledged that he was wrong, but not because it's a bullshit conspiracy theory, but because he read something wrong, and it's actually gonna be sometime in October, probably. Okay.
Oh God, no!
And another thing from that previous stream when we talked about this, I want one of these conspiracy theories to be right, so we all die and I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. Because life is hard. Life is hard and bad. And when I get upset with these conspiracy theorists, I'm not upset at them for having these conspiracy theories. These bullshit conspiracy theories. I'm upset with them for constantly being wrong.
Well.
I want to die. Life is hard and bad. You keep dying at Kirby.
I'm not dying. At least, well, when I'm dying on purpose.
So, I think in most Nintendo games, being smushed up against the fourth wall would be a thing that killed you, but in this game, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you meant like I was actually dying. Because the times that I actually died, I was dying on purpose. That was just me being stupid and
yeah, you are pretty stupid. Yeah.
Fuck you.
So, yeah. I think I'm really confused because if the Nibiru conspiracy theory is accurate, why are they calling it a planet? It's a black hole, guys. Come on. If you're gonna represent it with an image of a black hole, and just say it's a black hole, man. Black holes are way more dangerous than planets.
You're more dangerous than a planet.
It's like that's not. It's like it's just bad. I'm a cat.
I agree.
Oh yeah, and one of the biggest executives in Hollywood apparently sexually violated one of the people, including probably Terry Crews.
Apparently a bunch of emails have leaked of him pleading with his advisors to disregard that shit or something.
Please disregard this thing that everyone in Hollywood already knows by now.
Yeah.
Apparently, it wasn't. Apparently, it's not actually a secret. Like everyone in Hollywood knew he was like this. They just let it happen because it hadn't reached the public yet. And I guess it has now.
Took long enough. How long has he been doing this shit?
Well, he's been doing it to Angelina Jolie, so I'm gonna guess since before she was incredibly famous. And I don't think it was actually. I don't think Harvey Weinstein actually sexually violated Terry Crews, but apparently somebody did. And like, yeah. So if it wasn't Harvey Weinstein, then that means that there are multiple horrible executives in Hollywood.
Okay.
And if one of the Old Spice guys can have it happen to him, then why the hell do we keep acting like it's a mad...
Jake Shepard says, isn't Nibiru the Red Star?
Nibiru is like something that's supposed to collide with the Earth. Most conspiracy theorists think it's a planet. I just remembered Red Star was from Bunkles.
Yeah.
Okay. I miss Bunkles.
Yeah. I miss good Bunkles.
It will return one day.
Yeah, right.
In about 17 years. Wait,
also, bye, nice having you on the stream.
Yeah. I didn't bother to say goodbye because I didn't notice that they said that until they... Okay, so Killer Yandari, are you leaving, or are you saying you miss Bunkles too? Yandari says...
I saw.
Oh, Jake Shopward's in the YouTube chat, that's what you...
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, the I don't want the Illuminati to be confirmed, because the Illuminati's existence isn't fatal. I want one of the conspiracy theories about us all dying to be true, because then we'll all die. I don't want there to be a shadow council of Ricks.
Oh boy, mini boss rush stage.
Or a group of really shitty ass superheroes who are all like, "Hey, let's blast Hulk into the sky, into the sun." They're actually going to be blasting Hulk to a planet with no intelligent life, but that didn't go well. That
they just put him on Shakar.
Yeah, the machine, the space pod that they sent him into space on, it fell off course and ended up on a planet of super strong monsters that were all as powerful as the Hulk. That he eventually overthrew and became the Emperor of. And that was cool, but then the space pod exploded and apparently it was nuclear powered.
The entire planet with it in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, apparently it was nuclear powered, so... And then Thor Ragnarok upgrades it to a Metroid thing. Where the whole planet explodes in the end. Apparently...
At least if the Avengers Infinity War leaked trailer is to be believed.
Apparently Chris Hemsworth accidentally streamed the audio
Mark
for the
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. Okay, my brain was derping real hard there. Yeah, so Mark Ruffalo streamed the first 15 minutes of Thor Ragnarok accidentally. He was doing a live stream at the red carpet event and forgot to turn it off when he actually went in to see the movie. So the first 15 minutes of the audio for Thor Ragnarok is just there now. You should go get it. I'm gonna wait until I can see the actual movie, though.
Yeah, same.
Marvel movies aren't one of those things you can just watch in the background. It's one of those things I want to actually look at when I'm watching.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things like that.
Also, that Ripple Star remix, though.
I'm not listening to it. The game audio is playing pretty good in the stream, but it's not coming from your Discord, and I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Oh, Jake Shepard says, because it is the Red Star, we could know what does Kobaka doing there. Did I just read that wrong? Because it is the Red Star, we could know what does Kobaka and Kohaku doing there after they met them. Okay, so I think I can understand what you meant there, but I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right good grammarly. I don't think that's right good grammar.
Don't make fun of him, Josie.
I don't make
fun of our viewers.
I love our viewers. I make fun of you because I care. It's like if you don't tell people when they type sentences wrong, they won't know how to not make sense. It's like if I really wanted to screw with people, I'll just not call them they're wrong. Like what if somebody just goes out wearing their underwear on their, and you just don't tell them until it's too late.
Well, that's funny.
And they go to a job meeting with underwear on their head and get it. Then they go to jail. So they're also not wearing pants.
That's very funny.
Yeah, no one told the guy they weren't wearing pants. It was too late. That is funny. That is funny. But if you don't want that guy to go to jail, tell him he's not wearing pants. And he'll be embarrassed, and he'll feel bad. But you know what'll feel worse? Being in jail. And having to tell the guy. And having to tell the big guy. That it's like, hey, I'm in jail because I didn't wear pants.
What the fuck are you spouting?
And then the big guy will be like, oh, I went to jail because I wanted to watch Spider-Man, but it wasn't on Netflix. And then they'll get married. And then it'll be a new sitcom, big guy and no pants. And that sounds like a parody, but they're two different people. There's a big guy, and he is wearing pants, and then there's a little guy not wearing pants. Sitcom.
What?
If you want that Netflix, you can have it. I mean, it's better than Big Mouth.
What the hell are you talking about?
So Netflix has this new cartoon called Big Mouth, and it's about children going through puberty, and it's horrible.
By the way, Disney apparently canceled that movie about Jack and the Beanstalk.
I forgot they were making that.
Yeah, well, they're not anymore.
Isn't that like the only fairy tale that's left, though?
I guess.
Like, their whole deal is they make movies out of fairy tales. They're running out of fairy tales. What, are they gonna make a movie out of Donkey Girl or something?
What if they Big Hero 6 Squirrel Girl?
I imagine they would. I mean, she doesn't really fit in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, does she?
That would... Ooh! Squirrel Girl could be in the sequel to Big Hero 6. That would actually be cool.
Yeah.
It would be like a Thor Ragnarok thing.
But if Squirrel Girl shows up in Infinity War, and that's how the movie ends.
I want Deadpool to show up in Infinity War.
So I haven't been able to find the Reddit post again, but a while ago I was reading a Reddit post about how they could easily tie the X-Men movies into the Marvel Cinematic Universe if Fox gave up.
If they gave up.
The X-Men could just show up, and then the Avengers would be all like really confused, like, "Aren't you guys movie characters? How are you here?" And then Professor Xavier will start trying to explain. And with all science mumbo jumbo, and then
Deadpool shows up and he's like, Fox gave up the rights.
Fox and Disney made a deal, okay? Then let's punch that butt face guy. Yeah. I listened to an ETC podcast, and Nolan North was on it, and apparently Nathan Drake was played by Harrison Ford in a commercial, and that was one of Nathan Drake's proudest moments. Is when his son was watching TV and he just looked at his dad and was like, "Dad, Indiana Jones is playing you."
That's cute.
Yeah.
And also incredibly blasphemous.
Yeah, so Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones, Han Solo, and the guy from Blade Runner? He's in a lot of things that are foundational. I can see why everyone decided Chris Pratt was him. Because Han Solo, I guess, was the Chris Pratt of his era. He was just in all the movies.
All the movies.
Although Chris Pratt hasn't been in all of the movies yet. He was going to be playing. He was in there were talks about Chris Pratt playing Han Solo, but then they decided, no, that's a bad idea, because then he has too much power and he can eat the Earth if he wants.
I don't think that's accurate, Josie.
No, everyone knows.
Oh, that's where it is. Okay.
Everyone knows that if you're in enough blockbusters, you become Galactus and can eat the planet if you want. Oh shit, we have a new viewer I don't recognize. Error trash. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Yeah, we have a new viewer.
Yay.
Double love.
God damn it, Josie.
I'm not getting the quote right anymore. The quote's wubba dub. The quote's wubba dub dub. I gotta get it right. Fuck it. It'll piss people off if I get it wrong. If I ever go to a convention, and if I ever cosplay at a convention, someone's being a dick to me about, oh yeah, well, name 5 of their albums. I'll just recite like the cake recipe from Ford or something. Like if I go cosplaying to a convention somewhere, and they're like, this is just.
Did you see that one guy at New York Comic Con this year that cosplayed as the convention center?
I haven't actually seen it, but I have heard of it.
It was great.
Like there was a lady who cosplayed as a Sailor Moon VHS.
There was somebody at Con Bravo this year who cosplayed as an N64 cartridge.
Cosplay's getting weird.
Actually, she just cosplayed as a full N64, and it was pretty good. It was like a humanized N64. She had a Paper Mario cartridge on her back. I got photos of it. I'll put it on stream in the syndicated video.
Air trash
Actually,
head.
I'm gonna try and pull a Vine sauce here. I'm gonna pause the game, and I'm gonna bring up the image. Let's see.
Error Trash, apparently the stream's caught up to them now, and they said, aha, hello. I honestly found your stream in the recommended while listening to Crash Bandicoot music. Now I'm here.
Nice.
Nice.
Where are my photos? Hold on, I'm just trying to get this picture up.
Yeah, Liam does a lot of remixes, so we show up in the recommended for a lot of
on Bravo 2017. Here it is.
We show up in the recommended for a lot of video game music, whether it has to do with Liam or not, because YouTube's algorithm is weird.
I don't know if I can rotate this. It's being weird, but well, you should get the idea from that.
You could just do what I do and not do this, and just upload it later as supplemental material.
And
like I said already, I'm going to be doing an entire read of this letter that I got as in junk mail.
Right.
So for Trash Panda, hold on.
And there's the back of the costume, which is pretty cool. It's just like a pillow with Paper Mario on the back, but I love it.
Alright, so that doesn't look like this. Oh, okay.
What?
Okay, N64. Yep. Alright, I see it now.
Yeah. It was a very cool cosplay.
Yep. Anyway, so for Error Trash, who is our new viewer, I'm going to be doing the opposite of what Liam did, and after the stream, I'm going to be uploading supplemental material based on the things I talked about, and not
to figure out the ins and outs of OBS. It's easy to do. Like Vinny does it all the time. Joel does it.
Yeah, whatever. So I got some junk mail from apparently from God today, and God left his caps lock on and typed some really weird shit. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing a read of this, uploading it to my personal YouTube channel, and sending it to Liam to do whatever he wants
vlog.
with. Well, like I had Szechuan sauce and chicken tenders today, and I ate them off.
Dip a Pringle in the Szechuan sauce. Do it. What? Do it.
Well, if I do it now, I have to start recording.
Not now.
I don't have a camera set up, Liam.
Well, what happened to the one you were using before?
Oh, the webcam? I stepped on it.
What? That was like a $180 webcam.
That I got for $20.
Still.
Yes. So I stepped on it, and now I have to, like, I guess I have to, like, fix it at some point. I assume it still works. I haven't checked it yet. This is what happens when you move all the time, and, like, also don't have particularly good room setups. Because right now my bedroom is technically a hallway. Like, it's super wide, but not... It's super long, but not very wide. Like, the room might as well be two-dimensional.
Oh yeah, for some reason that reminds me, I wanted to bring up something else on the stream today. When I was out today, I got a copy of Super Mario Bros. Plus Duck Hunt with a cartridge sleeve and the manual for $7.
Yeah, that is an amazingly good price. I worked at a game retail store. I worked at an independent game store. And like $5 was about their price for Mario Duck Hunt. And
but
you
not
got it
with
with
the manual.
Not with the. I don't even know if we sold the manuals, but if eBay's any indication, you got a good deal.
Yeah, the good thing about like this store, the store is called The Beat Goes On, and they're mostly a record and video store. They sell used stuff, but they stopped buying and selling old games a few years ago. And I was very disappointed about that because they are primarily where I got most of my PS2 collection because they have insanely high quality standards compared to ED games. They almost always have the full case and manuals where possible. And every PS2 game I got from them was a maximum of $12. So I ended up by accident just buying the whole Ratchet & Clank franchise.
I saw a mini record on the ground while I was walking home today.
Huh. They apparently sell Laserdisc now, too, by the way.
Do they have... I can't think of any any mimetic movies right now. Chat, what do you think?
For the record, Error Trash, we don't... Josie gets the meme sauce, but we don't in Canada, so...
Wait, what?
He was saying that he's jealous that you guys get the meme sauce, that he's apparently from Ireland.
Well, you live really close to the border. You could probably just like go up to the border, walk a few blocks, and then you just get a McDonald's. I like this. So we worked.
No! Okay, it's good. We're good.
So we worked for Evil Minecraft once, and our boss was McLee, and apparently everyone hated him except me. I really liked him. Anyway, this one time, he apparently just went out to the Canadian border and was just eating Kinder Eggs in front of the guards. And if they complained, he'd throw them at them.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so I found out, okay, so I think it was either Today I Find Out or some other one of those smart people channels. Maybe it was Okay to Be Smart, I don't remember. They did a video on why Kinder Eggs are illegal in this country, and as it turns out, because of capitalism. Just like everything else.
Well, they're illegal because there's you can't have toys and food. Oh, no.
Nestle, the owner of Kinder Egg, was actually trying to get Kinder Eggs added as an exemption to that law because there are exemptions. There are exemptions. For instance, the inedible popsicle stick in popsicles, that is allowed because it serves a purpose.
But that's not a toy.
Exactly. So they were trying to get Kinder Eggs added to that law as an exemption, and apparently Mars, the owner of M&M's, lobbied against them because they saw a business opportunity in making their competitors' best product illegal.
I mean, it's a good business strategy, if a little slimy.
It's immoral, but I mean, it worked.
I mean, I wouldn't call it immoral, it's just chocolate.
Yeah, but now kids can't have chocolate with toys.
Yeah.
They're just shitty toys!
I mean, look at it this way, if Kinder really wanted to, they could just package the chocolate with the toys in the States, but they have to have their way and keep their gimmick.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Reese is in the chat.
Yep, I told Reese messaged me on Steam.
Josie and Dick Mites, kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Liam.
Oh, fuck you! I just understood that reference.
Yeah, so Liam's house has bed bugs, and apparently Liam's immune to bed bugs. But not on his dick!
When they bite you on the dick!
On the dick! Your one weakness!
Yep. Oh no, my wiener, my one weakness.
Yep. So ironically, Liam's living Metroid where he has to exterminate all the bugs, but he's the one with the one weak point that you have to shoot missiles at.
Fuck off.
Oh crap, we need to make a Metroid game about Liam's house.
Reese, don't make me come over there and do nasty things to you.
We need to make a Metroid game about Liam's house. I want to make Metroid games so badly, but I don't know how to make games. Like, I want to make a remake Spider-Bot with AM2R's side hopper control mechanics. I want to do that thing that I just said. I want to do a game where you're playing as Old Bird in a Metroid suit. I mean, a Samus suit. I mean, a power suit. It took me three times to get that word right. It's like, what if Metroid is Old Bird?
That would be neat.
Yeah, because Metroid means Ultimate Warrior. Theoretically, they had to have a guy named that, right? And apparently the Chozo mural, like, that depicts a Chozo wearing the suit. Like, that could be Metroid. Metroid could be Old Bird. Yeah? What if Big Bird was Metroid?
So, Reese, how is you today?
Why can't Metroid crawl? What if Metroid could crawl, you guys? What if Samus can crawl in her power suit? Fusion remake, that won't happen.
What if Reese could fuck?
Oh, Reese is definitely going to be fucking. Yeah, I like sex.
Same.
This is
it
not
has been far too long, unfortunately.
This is not about sex.
This video has been red flagged up the ass.
It's like either a Nickelback song or maybe it's Hollow Mud or some shitty band, and the song just goes, "This is not about sex."
Well, Reese, you are a part of this narrative now. Get used to it.
This is not about sex. Sex. Just shout out sex.
I will do so many nasty things.
Like a backup guy just shouts the word sex after that incredibly awkward lyric, making it even worse. Or better.
Josie, make Reese accept my nasty things.
No, Reese didn't want to be part of this narrative, so,
God damn it.
Consent and shit.
But nasty things.
Liam, don't make me, fart.
What do you mean by promises?
Consent and shit. Josie 17. my mind just completely omitted the word, the number 20. I just skipped over the 2 and the 0.
I know, Josie.
How does that happen? I don't understand. We should probably be acknowledging that when we say shit in response to imaginary people, we're talking about the chat.
I mean, I'm reading out the messages as I respond to them.
Some people might watch this in the future and not realize the chat at one point.
To be fair, at least Twitch has this feature now where it plays a live replay of the chat as the stream goes on. So that's neat.
I just burped a little and the taste of Szechuan sauce just came back up again, and it really doesn't taste very good. I really should have mixed it with ketchup like McDonald's does.
Cool story.
I really should have done that. Oh yeah, Floofy Fluff. Reese, I had the Szechuan sauce. I got the Szechuan sauce today that I ordered a week ago, and it's not very good. I strongly think this is probably actually meant for cooking. And cooking ingredients don't taste very good. So,
there are 17 Josies now.
Yep.
Dear God.
17 Josies
I can barely handle one Josie.
17 Josies and spices. That'll be the catchphrase of Cat or Sandals. Anyway, yeah, so I think this will be like the 3rd time I'm mentioning it, but we have new viewers. So Amazon apparently uses the same exact photo of the bottle of Szechuan sauce that I ordered for every listing of Szechuan sauce from this brand, whether the listing is for cooking ingredients or dipping sauce. So I have no idea if this sauce is meant for dipping chicken into, or if it's a cooking ingredient. Either way, I choose. Liam?
Yes?
I choose.
I agree.
Reese says this is a weird way to try to have a conversation. It is. It is very weird. Unfortunately, without a free and neutral internet, we can't have like free conversations where one person is in a sea of billions and two of them are streaming. Liam, would having a VPN even prevent my ISP from spying on me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I started to worry about that. So my ISP spies on me, and I can't pirate shit anymore. And I thought,
Reese,
okay.
if you really want in on this in this conversation, you could always just join the Discord and go on stream with us.
No, they can't. Discord's been doing something weird.
Right.
It's more of those growing pains I told you about. Apparently, Discord sucks in Australia now.
Huh.
They'll get it worked out eventually. I'm pretty confident. So far, Discord's not douchebags. They acknowledge when they fuck up, it's because they're distracted by Overwatch coming out or some bullshit. I remember when Overwatch first came out, they said that they were delaying all work on the platform because they were busy playing the butt game.
Yeah.
That's my words. They said they were busy.
Is this about a porn invasion? I want in on this.
So Lisa says Josie will have all the porn. Error Trash says,
Oh, this boss is clutch.
Reese, I used Discord on my phone to talk to Liam while I was getting my computer fixed. It worked fine, except for microphone shenanigans. So I'm really thinking it's probably just Australia. But I mean, I don't know. It could be any.
Has he tried joining a channel?
It could be any number of weird factors. Also pronouns. It could be any number of weird factors that I don't understand because computers are weird and I don't understand how anybody does anything. Like, it's not. You know what? It's not just computers. Everything is weird. Like, No Man's Sky is an entire simulation of a universe, and apparently they wanted to have skies be purple or something, and apparently doing that caused all sorts of other ramifications with the physics engine that apparently I guess would also work in real life. If you had real life and your planet could be purple, then suddenly giraffes would have 3 million penises or something.
What?
Have you ever thought to yourself, 3 million penises?
I can't say that I have, Josie.
I mean, cats don't have. What the hell am I talking about now?
I don't. You tell me.
I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. Like,
I noticed.
I don't think anybody has ever lost their train of thought more than I just did just now. Killer Yandari says, "Excuse her? Excuse even?" And you know it's serious because it's in all caps and there's spaces in between all the letters there.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I'm inclined to believe it means something.
No, please! I want it! I need it! God damn it!
Jake says Artaka is a dick. I mean, yeah. Why'd they send all the Matoran to Karzani to get fixed? Is there a reason for that? Like, Yeah, we're gonna give the mask of being able to put shit together flawlessly to the guy, and then we're gonna give the other guy all the work to do.
Yeah, well.
I don't think Ataka's the dick, because, like, maybe he wasn't allowed to fix the Matoran.
He's Artaka.
I know, but, okay, like, apparently the Matoran were sent to Karzani to get fixed.
And Reese says Discord still sucks. Have you tried going in a channel or just a direct call?
Are you saying you want to add Reese to the illustrious Beaver channel?
I mean, I don't see why not. What?
I'm trying to figure out how to do a squee noise. Trying to remember.
Please don't make our ears bleed. Okay, okay, that's good enough. You're done.
Okay, that wasn't right. Alright.
That sounded like a pig with emphysema.
Yeah, that wasn't right. It's been so long since life has been good. My squee maker has
turned into a pig with emphysema.
I gotta look out what emphysema is. I forgot. I know it's definitely something bad. You got to have some context. And oh wow, Google knew what I was typing. Alright. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Okay, so it's some lung thing. Alright, yeah, my squee maker shriveled up and died because nothing is good and there is no purpose to please.
But yeah, Reese, if you tried that, maybe that'll work.
Oh, so I found out the name of that puppet.
Eh?
That puppet from Star Wars. His name is Baba Joe. It was like this camel dude with carrying a bunch of boxes on his back, and he was one of the first new characters from Force Awakens to have been unveiled. He was just walking it behind J.J. Abrams in the background during a video about charity or whatever.
Okay.
And like everyone was like so enamored by this because there haven't been puppets in Star Wars in decades. Like Phantom Menace was the last Star Wars to have used puppets, and obviously they CGI'd Yoda out pretty quickly.
Can I just say, by the way, that I love how Kirby has become so self-aware these days that they're using sleep as traps now? Because everyone knows how terrible it is, so they just thought, fuck it, we're gonna put the thing for it just right in your way.
Yep, they've been doing that.
And Reese says, just done a direct call, fucking my way to the top. Me too.
Yep, anyway, so...
send him an invite to the Beaverhouse Discord and have him join the recording channel.
Okay, good. How do I do any of that? I'll figure it out.
Hold on, I can do it.
Oh, hold on. I need the burp. Morty!
God fucking damn it, Discord. Okay, I can't do it apparently right now. So on the channel, just click the little people icon with the plus next to it and select create instant invite.
People icon. Oh, the one where Skype puts your avatars.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course I missed the Sunstone. God damn it. Again, we'll do it after boss rush.
Fucking my way downtown, something. I don't know the lyrics. Do. I don't know the lyrics. Do. Something way downtown. I'm gonna stop now. I'm making fast.
How do I make?
So
tell me how to make.
Alright, so I know Jonah was being funny there, and we all bought into it because it was funny, but we all know that means pooping, right?
And?
When people just say make, they mean pooping.
And?
Iris!
Hey, this works for some reason.
Yeah! Yeah, who the fuck cares whether it works? Who the fuck cares whether it makes any sense or not? It works!
Welcome to the stream!
Welcome to the good. Welcome to the good. We got Szechuan sauce. It doesn't taste very good.
And a Canadian.
Yeah, we're gonna pour Szechuan
I've
sauce.
always wanted my own pit Canadian since my last one ran away.
We're gonna pour the Szechuan sauce all over the Canadian. Yeah. Canadians gone wild with Szechuan sauce, getting Swifty all up with it.
Don't make me do nasty things to you.
We're getting Swifty all up on! It's Rick and Morty Homestar Runner crossover, yeah! Morty, we gotta harass minimum wage employees over meme sauce. Morty! Can't purple.
I agree.
I have Crystal Pepsi. I should probably drink that.
I've had Crystal Pepsi for a year.
Yeah, well, my Rite Aid is this Crystal Pepsi for a year. Who wins in the end? Answer:
Me.
Pepsi. No, we're both victims of capitalism. Pepsi's the one who wins.
Someone took food.
Oh, Reese. How's Bang?
Yeah, me.
How's your bird?
Still mostly feathered.
Yep, Reese has a bird. His name is Matey. He is the president of birds.
Mostly feathered?
Look, sometimes it's 5 AM, you're drunk and you need to write something.
What?
They don't have pens in Australia, so they still use ink quills.
Will you stop making things up about my country?
No, because I make shit up about Liam's country all the time.
Funny.
Look,
How are you dealing with those dinner plate-sized spiders over there?
oh no, that's
I know that's true. That's the scary part.
And the
Okay,
dinner.
here's the thing that foreigners don't get. For the most part, the big spiders aren't
They're
the
all
ones
out
you
in
need
the
to worry
outback.
about.
No, Liam, that's
No.
not what Reese was saying.
Let me finish. The big spiders aren't the things you need to be scared about. What you need to be scared about are the smaller spiders and also...
Right, it's the same thing with scorpions, because the smaller they are, the more potent their venom.
Yep.
Kinda, except funnel webs are a decent size, I think.
But those big spiders are just terrifying in their own right, because, like, they fucking eat birds.
Back when I lived in California, there was this scorpion that was in the middle of my living room floor one day, and it was dead. So, like, I don't know whether I stepped on it or whether my cat had killed it. Because one of my cats was really badass. Her name was Rusty. She was a tortoise shell or a Maine Coon or something, and she would just like playing with all these bugs and shit like they were toys. Like all the other cats would just be like, oh yeah, this cockroach got wings. Who cares?
Whose phone is vibrating into their microphone?
Whose phone do you think's vibrating into their microphone? Answer: nobody. You're imagining it.
No, that was me.
That was Reese. You're Reese.
I'll drown it in cats.
Oh. Drown it
That's
in penis.
That's how I want to go. Either of those, really.
Same.
Drowning in cats, drowning in penis. Who cares?
So do
Either
you
one's-
like commentate on the game at all, or is this just...
I'm not
Did we
even.
ever talk about the game?
Well, see, I don't think Reese actually watches us, so...
Oh.
Okay, so,
Rude.
we have so it's like a running thing that we don't actually pay any attention to the game. Except for Liam.
It does.
Occasionally we'll just talk. Occasionally Liam will be talking about a game that we've featured on the channel, and everyone and every one of the commentators, especially me, will just be like, "Wait, what? We've played that? What do you mean we've played every Crash Bandicoot game?"
We've never played it. Well, no, that's not true. Actually, we played Ratchet Cortex and Twinsanity.
Oh, wait, we haven't played every... See, now we're getting this shit where I don't even know what we haven't played then. Okay, you know what?
So, this is a Let's Play channel that doesn't do Let's Plays.
Yep.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, we do Let's Plays, we just don't pay attention, we just don't talk about the game.
I thought the point of Let's Plays were talking about games, otherwise it's just talking while video games play in the background.
You're a game! I'll play you any day.
Well, see, Liam talks about the games. And I talk about...
Liam's Canadian, nothing he says matters.
Well, see, okay, yeah. So Liam plays the game and talks about...
I didn't hear that.
Liam talks about the game and plays... Liam plays the game and talks about it, and I just do what I normally do when I talk, and, I guess that hasn't been working out very well.
Well, we did Super Mario 64 online, and we were all discussing that while we were playing it.
Yeah, you can't really help but talk about the game while you're playing it.
Oh, this level goes full Deadpool at one point.
Jake Shepard, you can bad grammar all you want, because I am the worst at grammar.
Yeah.
I won awards for my grammarly.
Yeah, you were like top of your class.
I was like top of my class, top of my school.
Spelling bee champion.
I was spelling bee champion. I won writing awards and a local writing contest. Everyone thought I was the best at words.
Jake Shepard says this is why these guys are unique. See, he gets it.
Yeah.
Race.
No, see, it sounds. See, some of the bullshit we do sounds ridiculous when you think about it, but if you think about it more...
In practice, it works.
Yeah, like, I did a vlog series about Pringles, and everyone thought that was stupid, but it was actually good. And it was, but it was a good stupid.
Was it, though? Was it really?
No, because I didn't finish it. I still have that can of Pringles. And I just don't have the motivation to do it.
As I told you earlier, dip them in Szechuan sauce and make a new episode. You'll make millions.
Like,
Were you trying to, like, get in on the, like, become the third host, the first idea of all time?
Okay, I'll be honest. You kinda. So, like, it was around the time when I started listening to Worst Idea, and, like, I thought, oh man, I gotta think of something stupid to do every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Pringles! Yeah. I could also do you every day for the rest of my life, but that's not something stupid though. Liam, there are no balls big enough for Liam's mouth. Like,
even
too big.
These balls are not too big.
I had a friend with a jaw problem. That's not Liam though. Oh, looks like Reese's dog and Reese's bird are having a debate.
I thought that was coming from outside.
Nope. It's Reese's dog and Reese's bird are having a political debate right now. It was scheduled.
My dog feels the burn.
Matey is bird.
Okay, I'm going to go deal with that before that becomes the most obnoxious thing ever.
Alright. Bye, Reese. Love you. Anyway, so apparently Reese's bird is Bernie Sanders. I said Sadners. That wasn't right. Bernie Sanders. There we go. Oh, hey, that fits into our Minecraft bullshit. It's like, you're Hillary Clinton, Jonah is Donald Trump, and Reese's pet bird Matey is Bernie Sanders.
like I need to die here.
So wait, does that mean that Jonah would be the worst president ever?
I added dog to my inventory.
Yay! Now put Szechuan sauce on it!
I'm not gonna put Szechuan sauce on my dog.
Why not?
Bathe your dog in Szechuan sauce!
I agree.
As the junk mail...
I did it again!
As the junk mail from God commanded!
So, you actually, like, stream the game to us, or do I just look on YouTube?
What? Yeah, you just watch YouTube. The Discord's
right. 6 minutes behind.
Discord's video sharing isn't that great yet. Yeah, they're definitely gonna improve it. I have confidence.
So if we ever do the fucking D&D thing, how the fuck would you guys do that? I imagine it would just be talking about our D&D podcasts.
We do what Dice Funk does.
So we kidnap Ostenyorski?
No, because I don't think Dice Funk kidnapped Austin. I think he's doing this of his own volition.
You think?
I think they might have kidnapped Laura Kate Dale. Because her inclusion in Dice Funk does seem a bit random to me. I love it. It just seems kind of random.
Okay, but like, it's not random if you understand that she's being on every podcast ever.
Yeah. For those who don't listen to D&D podcasts, Laura Kate Dale is kind of like this big games journalist person who like reports on. She leaked out pretty much all of the details about the Nintendo Switch before the Switch was ever announced. Before we even knew it was called the Switch. Before we knew anything about it, she leaked out all of the details about it, and people were just giving her shit. It's like, Nintendo would never do that! That's completely unrealistic! Woman.
something woman.
And then when Nintendo announced the Switch and everything that she'd ever reported on in her life suddenly was 100% confirmed.
Oh, yeah. People also claim that she 3D printed a fake PS4.
Oh, and
she managed to get a PS4 Pro early.
And now people are giving her shit because she made the completely ungrounded opinion that Cuphead is a hard game. Cuphead is a very hard game, and if someone doesn't like that, that's fucking fine!
But here's the thing, she didn't even say that she disliked it for its difficulty. She said that its difficulty was cheap and that she didn't enjoy it anyway.
And I didn't even say that! I said that all she said was Cuphead is a hard game, because that is basically what she said. If you're gonna be a dick about opinions, you gotta not be dick about opinions. How about we all just not be dicks about opinions?
So apparently Plains of Eidolon has come out with Warframe, and I think my other partner will eat me alive if I don't play it.
Okay. I don't know if I totally am in this polygamous relationship. Liam, I'm in a polygamous relationship.
I know.
Okay, cool. Everyone else in the stream, bananas!
You also doxed me because I'm not sure that I have my name out online. That's fine.
Oh.
I was under the impression that at one point your name was on Twitter.
Yeah, that was because I was doxed by turfs staring out at you.
Oh.
Rip.
Well,
it's okay.
well, at least I didn't tell everyone what city and state you live in, like I did me earlier.
Yet.
Oh no, I don't even think I've asked.
To be fair,
Cuphead a hard game? I haven't heard that on the internet before, Kappa.
I don't think I even know what city Reese lives in, and we're probably gonna keep it that way until...
I'm gonna guess Brisbane.
Is that the only city in Australia you know?
Well,
No, I know about Sydney.
He watches Game Grumps, so by default he'd have to know about Perth. At least by
Okay, Perth's not a city. Perth is like is a mining outpost with a swimming pool.
So okay, so Jake Shepard mentions the golden bananas from the Mech Dragon, and that brings up brain words that so the Lego Ninjago movie has dragons, and they're pretty mechanical looking, and I'm fairly certain the Golden Dragon actually uses the banana mold for some of its detailing. Lego doesn't have as much money as they did back in the olden days of 2001, when they could just
all the way back in the year 2001, and
when they could just print whatever stupid Lego piece that they wanted for any reason, and that's how Bonkles was able to happen, because they thought, we could just print a whole bunch of unique, ever possibly be used for these specific sets and nothing else. Even though Bionicle specialized parts were much more usable than Galador, and even Galador's parts can be used for other things, just not very easily. But anyway, so nowadays Lego's all like, ah, crap, we can't make new pieces because the oil costs money. How about we just make everything that needs to be round out of bananas? They also use zipline handles for detailing in a lot of buildings.
Okay.
You know the working minifigure zipline handle. You just put it on little strings, and the guy zips down it like a zipline.
I haven't seen that actually, but that's neat.
Yeah, that was, I think, introduced in the Lego Ninja line, and I always wanted one. Nowadays, you can get like 40 of those zipline handles in like the Lego Bank set, the Brick Bank, whatever.
Huh.
And they're also getting a lot of mileage out of this weirdly shaped shield piece they made for Nexonites. They're using that for floor panels in buildings. They used a bunch of them for greebling for the Vulture's wings in the Spider-Man set.
Also,
so, like,
Jake Shepard says Lematoran should use bananas as weapons.
Yeah, if Traveler's Tales had been more creative with their Bionicle game, then they would have probably done that. Traveler's Tales. This is a weird company. Yeah, so on the one hand, although it would probably be nice if Lego could just make pieces, could just make a little bunch of pieces whenever they want without having to worry about it. Right now they only have they can only afford to have 6,000 pieces ready to cast at any given time. Previously they had about 12,000. And that didn't include color casts. Nowadays, like, oil costs way too much. So that's why they can't. That's why they couldn't afford to do Bonkle. It's not because
Bonkle. The sets look good in Wave 2.
Yeah, but like expensive to make for Lego.
Yeah.
They were just putting it out to see if they could afford doing it, because Lego considers Bionicle to be one of its most important franchises. They mention it at their meetings all the time. Like, it would be a mainstay. It would be a mainstay franchise like Space and Construction if it wasn't just so expensive to produce.
How could Hulk defeat Surtur?
Who's Surtur?
I have no idea.
Surtur.
So, how did you get to know the inner workings of Lego so much?
I have no idea. This is the thing. You just grow up attributing your entire being to Lego, and you just learn things, and you just become one with the Lego.
So Surtur is the Balrog.
What? Why didn't you just say the Balrog? Is it a regional thing?
I think it is different. It's just kind of clearly copied from it.
Why is the first thing that comes up when I Google Balrog the Simpsons wiki? The Balrog's entry on the Simpsons wiki comes up when I Google Balrog before the actual, like, Lord of the Rings anything. Apparently there's also an entry for the Balrog on Street Fighter. No, there is a character in Street Fighter named Balrog. Who's apparently named M. Bison in other
Thor Ragnarok or something.
Okay, Thor Ragnarok, that makes sense. We were talking about that earlier. I'm just really confused. So there's a character in Street Fighter that seems a lot like Mike Tyson in Punch-Out, but his name is also M. Bison, and so I'm bookmarking this, and I'm gonna figure out what the hell that means later. Anyway, so the Hulk can theoretically punch anything. The only limit to the Hulk's strength is how angry he can get, and there is a limit to how angry someone can be. So the Hulk.
Okay, yeah. Do you even know me at all, Josie?
What?
What?
Talking about limits on anger.
I was gonna say like that.
Alright, so I watched.
No, I sound like a domestic.
I mean, I have anger problems too, so.
I watched a Smarty Smart video about smarts, and yeah, the Hulk's strength is not infinite because a human being cannot become naturally angry. I mean, infinitely angry. Like, eventually there's a point where the brain is all like, you know what, this problem's not going anywhere, and you just start to calm down. Anger is an evolutionary mechanism to make the brain work harder to try to solve problems.
Yeah, but this is a universe where evolution is by shooting yourself with gamma radiation.
Yeah.
He makes a good point.
But see, in every Hulk story, he does eventually calm down. The problem doesn't go away.
Except for fucking Old Man Logan.
The problem never goes away, but he does just kind of eventually calm down.
Josie Bite, you have to be angry to be the Hulk, right?
No.
Oh. I thought he had to be angry to turn into the Hulk.
Oh no, anger triggers the Hulk, but apparently Bruce can also just willingly become the Hulk.
The Hulk is so triggered?
Yeah, so like the Hulk is assuredly always triggered by anger, but like Bruce Banner.
The Hulk is always triggered. Josie 2017.
I mean, triggered the word meaning.
I know, it's just funny.
Okay, Bruce being angry makes the Hulk happen, but Bruce can also just be the Hulk. It doesn't. Yeah, so that's what people were pointing out when.
I love how you're on the first name basis with them.
When people are arguing about Avenger, people bring up, you know, Bruce Banner can become the Hulk without being angry, right?
And what was that, Reese?
I'm on a first name basis with Bruce Banner. We hang out. We play card games.
What did you say, Reese?
I said that it was funny to me that Josie's apparently on a first name basis with Bruce Banner.
Oh.
Yeah. No, he's not real. He's not real. He's cool with me using his first name. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, although the movies don't do a very good job of demonstrating that, the Hulk doesn't necessarily need to be angry to be the Hulk. It just kind of is what powers his strength. It's like the Hulk is just having a casual conversation with Thor in one of the trailers, and like that wouldn't happen if the Hulk needed to be angry to be a Hulk. Now I did watch a different Smarty Smart video about what would happen if the Hulk crossed over into DC and became a Red Lantern. Now that would be infinity strength right there. Apparently, what the Red Lantern ring does is it circumvents the natural function of the brain and anger, and it just makes you infinitely angry all the time.
Comics are the worst.
Yeah. Oh yeah, comic books are pretty bad. Apparently, Power Girl's weakness is sticks. Yeah, Power Girl isn't weak.
According to all of the drawings I've seen online, it's tit jobs.
That too. But Power Girl isn't weak to kryptonite. She's apparently weak to quote natural elements. So she can stop
everything.
Yeah, so she can stop a bullet because it's made out of refined metals, but apparently you can stab her with a twig and she'd die. When I watched this video, this is called Power Girl has the worst weakness in superheroes, I thought it was like, oh, she's got a big boob window, you can just reach into her chest, and it would give you leverage, and like, okay. But yeah, no, apparently it's that. So, I don't think Kryptonians can have boob jobs on Earth. She'd have to go off Earth to have the boob job, because of the sun.
No, that's not what I was talking about at all.
No, we're talking about whether or not a Kryptonian can have a boob job now. Doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that does make sense. Superman, yeah. It's canon that Superman has to use his own laser vision just to shave.
Yep, which is hilarious because there was this razor commercial where they're all like, so how does Superman shave? With this razor! and then the hub was, and then I turned on the TV to like the hub because I watched Sliders at the time. And Superman was on, the Superman animated series, and it was the scene in the Mixolydic episode where Superman's shaving, and you see him use his laser beams. I'm like, oh, this is 20 years old now. Why are people still talking about this?
Yeah. I'm gonna go back and get that last Sunstone now.
He has sex with Lois by holding way the fuck back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or he could also be like
that's what I call a pounding.
He could also just like be the submissive one in the relationship and let her dom.
Okay.
That would be quite ironic.
Well, yeah.
Superman is a submissive bottom.
Well, see, Superman is always being submissive because
Superman is a powerful.
Speaking of Superman the animated series, or maybe it was in Justice League, I don't remember. There was this clip where he's fighting Doomsday, and I guess Doomsday has just like killed all the people on Earth or something, and Superman's all like, alright, so I'm gonna be straight with you. I always feel like I'm in a wheel of cardboard. I have to hold back all the time, or I might hurt, or I might break something, or someone, and you just like killed everyone. So I don't have to, it's one of those rare times where I can just cut loose. And then he just beats the ever-loving shit out of the most powerful villain in DC Comics. Because, like, Superman has no limits to his strength as long as he's in the direct sunlight.
Right.
Like, if he's not in direct sunlight, then he's limited by how much he's charged his batteries.
Superman cannot fight in the shade.
And the New 52 gave him a new power called Solar Flare, where he can like detonate his solar batteries.
So they basically gave him a Toa's Nova Blast.
Yeah, only he exhausts his powers if he does it. He can't do it. He can't do anything anymore for a while.
Well, that's the same way with Noah.
And apparently, part of the canon progression of the DC Prime universe. Like,
I'm sorry, I just gotta say, Dick Shepard says, and how does Supergirl have sex with Lois?
Okay, we can
Wonder Woman with Steve Trevor.
Okay, all Kryptonians just hold way the fuck back, or are the submissive ones in their relationships. Wonder Woman has super strength, but not nearly to the level of a Kryptonian. So, like, if she doesn't hold back with Steve Trevor, she might, like, break him, but, like, she won't completely obliterate his pelvis. So, like, I guess she holds back a little. I really doubt Wonder Woman would consent to being the submissive one in this relationship.
Hey, you don't know.
I mean, she was created by that one guy. What were we talking about? Okay, so like,
we were talking about how superheroes fuck, and it was quite weird.
I like this conversation.
Anyway, so like, okay, so I guess
I think I asked, like, I know the joke is that the Flash is the fastest man alive.
Yep.
But do you think he would leave friction burns?
Yes. Actually, no. Apparently,
sometimes being the fastest man alive also makes you the loneliest man alive.
Alright, so apparently the Flash is actually
Does he have the fastest refractory period?
Alright, so apparently
Or they use a kryptonite condom! Oh, thank you, Jake.
You know, that actually makes sense. And you know what? If the surgeons use kryptonite tools, I think they could give a kryptonite boob job. Oh my god, Superman is actually easier to operate on than Cage. Holy shit. That's weird.
I
hadn't thought of that.
Interesting.
Like, there's at least one scene in every show that Luke Cage is in on Netflix. So, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and the Defenders, there's always at least one scene where they're, like, operating on Luke Cage. He's unconscious, and they need to do a thing to him, but his skin is impenetrable. Like, it was really gross in Jessica Jones, because they came up with the conclusion, okay, let's just give him let's just inject the shot in his eye, I guess.
I keep missing this Sunstone, and I don't know where it is.
I don't know how much of a good idea giving someone an injection in the eye is, because Luke Cage doesn't have super healing, and that's the whole point of the scene. And eyes don't naturally heal, do they?
They can. It depends on the
yeah, I mean, there are medical procedures that involve...
Yeah.
Alright. He's gross.
I mean,
oh yeah!
Shit, I know
also, there is a comic where Spider-Man killed his girlfriend because his sperm is radioactive.
Yep, that is the book. That is the book where Old Man Spider is introduced, I guess.
Huh.
You know, that character that I really want to be in Lego Marvel 2, because a version of him is just a... Okay, so I want to use his face for Joseph Joestar as a custom character.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that that Old Man Spider is both in Lego Marvel 2 and his unmasked face is available in the character customizer and has the spider powers associated with it. That's a lot of ifs, but if it all comes together, then I can have Joseph Joestar swinging around and doing everything that a spider can.
Wait, I just realized something. Josie, have you been turning my dog into a cat?
Excuse me?
Maybe. They know.
What?
No. We have to shut the experiment down.
Josie has been slowly turning my dog into a cat.
Liam, we have to shut the experiment down. Reese, I need you to step inside. I need you to step inside this memory wipe chamber. You were never supposed to. You were never supposed to know. You were never supposed to know. I'm sorry, but
you're never supposed to know, man.
I've been secretly using the catifying chamber on everything.
Oh.
It's just she loves sleeping so much, Josie.
Everybody and everything on Earth is going to slowly become a cat. And I'm doing it at a slow enough rate that everyone will just not notice.
Except for Donald Trump, it'll become a corpse.
Yes. Donald Trump is, physically immune to cat. That's why he doesn't... that's why he doesn't have it. That's why he's the first president in decades to not have a cat. Because... Or a dog. Or any pet.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Obama had a bunch of dogs.
Donald Trump is physically immune to animals. So
he's also immune to the sun, as we've established.
Yeah. I'm a bit surprised he hasn't gone blind yet.
Are we just like doing his like? Crap! I can't make a reference. I wanted to say Magic the Gathering card, and that doesn't make sense.
Guys, wait!
Shit.
Wait! I just realized. What if Donald Trump is Ben 10's alien the worst? Ben 10 has an alien that he just named the worst, and apparently it doesn't have any powers. All it is it's really ugly and it's indestructible.
Huh.
It's also very short and orange.
Let's see.
And also bald, which Donald Trump is. Because
Donald Trunks! Woo.
Donald Trunks. Okay.
Donald Swim Trunks.
Okay. I need to write that in my to-do list.
I see where the sunstone is, you tricky bitch.
Tree Trunks as Donald Trump. Yep.
Oh, you fucking swine.
So Adventure Time ended, or is ending, or it's in the process of ending.
Are you coming, Liam?
I don't have the ability to get this sunstone that I've had to replay the level for.
That is a very
painful.
painful.
I gotta restart it again.
That is a very painful orgasm, Liam. That is very.
I can get him worse.
Is he coming? Liam, are you masturbating with sandpaper?
I've known people who have done that actually.
So, one of the gang grumps, I don't remember if it was Aaron or Dan, one of them apparently masturbated by giving their penis Indian burn.
Yeah, I think that was Dan.
Yeah, that sounds...
To be honest, I've done that, but just through overuse.
Same.
Yeah. Aaron and Dan.
Banned.
Aaron...
Stream is so banned.
Yeah. Like, fuck it. YouTube's not gonna give us any money whether we're child friendly or not. Family friendly. Children shouldn't watch this stream.
Bells. No. You fucker. Ah, get out of here. If I can't have you, then you'll die.
Anyway, Jake Shepard, yes.
That's a healthy.
Are you asking if the White House itself is racist, or if the current White House administration is racist? Because the administration is definitely racist.
I mean, the house is pretty racist. It was built by slaves.
Yeah, pretty much everything in America was at one point built by slaves.
Yeah, like, America is a very racist country.
Yeah, it's like, this country was, like, built by slaves, and, like, we had a whole civil war about slavery, and, like, it never really stopped, and, like, everything's still bad, and, so, like, the White House itself, it's racist because it was built by slaves, but, like, I don't think
built this city.
Like, maybe, like, but are you asking if the building itself is racist, or the fact that it's called the White House racist? Technically, that might... Because technically, that might be... I don't know. Apparently, the White House is made out of sandstone.
Yeah, it's just painted.
Yeah, there was a guy who was peeing on it every day, and people...
Wait,
and
what?
The security guards told him to stop because sandstone is apparently very water soluble.
No, I want to hear about this guy that somehow got into the White House grounds every day to pee
This
on the
definitely
building.
beats the pooping jogger.
Okay, Liam, breaking into the White House is not hard.
You say that like you've had experience, in which case I've never met you in Joseph.
I've watched enough. What the fuck is wrong with you with Nash and Tara? Apparently, like, so many people have broken into the White House that they only recently decided, hey, maybe we should start locking the front door. They still leave the gates on.
Originally, you used to be able to just, like, meet the president.
Yeah,
like,
they
you could stand up, you could stand and wait for them.
Yeah, they still leave the gates unlocked, but now they actually lock the front door now. Although now...
And we have to take our pants off at the airports.
Although now Donald Trump is bankrupt...
Only you do that.
Of course, now Donald Trump is bankrupted the security division of the White House administration, so... they're probably intentionally leaving the shit open now, just hoping he'll eventually get attacked by a cosplayer wearing a bad Pikachu costume.
Huh.
That's a real thing, by the way. There was a guy dressed as a Pikachu that broke into the White House once.
Pikachu.
Anyway, so apparently sandstone dissolves if you pee on it. So the security team was like, okay, don't pee on the White House.
Don't pee on the White House, Joseph 2017. Fuck it.
I don't think they would.
I must do one more. I must combine the greatest body stories of 2017. I must shit on the White House.
Yeah, I don't think they would have minded as much that someone was constantly peeing in the White House. Except that if you kept peeing on the White House, it would melt.
Don't melt the White House.
Yeah, it's like if you.
I love how this exists in a world where apparently pee dissolves it so fast they couldn't build it.
Well, you'd have to like.
Canada set it on fire and rebuilt it.
Yeah, because chemicals.
By the way, Liam, wasn't it great the one time that your country did something notable?
Chemicals are weird, and apparently...
I joke, but Australia is a shitty country that has never accomplished anything.
Yeah, you can't. We're a slave colony. Or a prison colony, I should say.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with prisoners.
Chemicals are weird, and apparently...
Okay, but literally all of your ancestors were like murderers.
Okay, a lot of our ancestors were just poor people. It was
True.
literally illegal to be poor in Britain.
Yeah, most of the prisoners in the United States, at least, like, are in there for non-violent or non-illegal matters. Like, apparently we don't let prisoners out if the thing they did is made unillegal.
Grandfather clause, yeah.
It's like, well, you're in prison for sodomy with a consenting person of the opposite sex. That is the most unillegal thing ever, but you're still in here for life. Goodbye. I'm confident. I'm confident there might be some like 70-year-old guy in prison somewhere for having sex with his wife. Just like.
I mean, to be fair, considering the time, she was probably 12.
He must be trying to create a tunnel inside by peeing on it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to make a tunnel inside. They just left the door open until the Pikachu thing happened. And then they were like,
okay, keep saying that, but it's not like you could just walk up and strangle Donald Trump in their sleep.
No, because the Oval Office isn't like the front room of the White House. You'd have to get into the house and then make your way up to the Oval Office. No, he doesn't.
Although I still think that, you know, especially considering how much of a clusterfuck everything Donald Trump is doing is now, if you walked in with a clipboard, you could have the nuclear codes in like 10 minutes.
Basically.
Jake Shopper asks, why is God white and the devil black? Because we've always been racist. All the time.
Well, no,
Always.
Then Morgan Freeman was God once.
Also,
He's still war white, though.
Did you hear that story about the devil?
Yeah, contrast.
Didn't I hear the what? About the what now?
The story about the devil teaching the guy to play the guitar real good.
Yeah. Yeah,
See, he had to be black so white people could learn to make good music from him.
Also, the devil in Cuphead was originally sometime early in development. The devil was originally one of those very racist blackface cartoons, and then they thought, you know, maybe we're going a little too far with this gimmick that we're doing. How about we?
Was it like the story of OJ?
Well,
I don't think so. Like all of their inspirations were period appropriate. I don't think O.J. Simpson was. I don't think O.J. Simpson is 80 years old.
Have you seen the music video for that? Jay-Z like reappropriated a bunch of like these super racist style cartoons.
All right, link me to that later.
hey, look, it's that one level from Sonic
It's also a
Colors.
song that I, as an extremely white person, do not want to have stuck in my head.
Anyway, so what I was saying earlier, so chemicals are weird, and apparently peeing on a structure made out of sandstone is more dangerous than setting the structure on fire.
Josie, read Jake's latest message.
Galley can make everyone wet?
Please no.
I mean, she
Is
can.
this a running joke?
Galley is the Toa of water. She can literally create water from nothing.
Oh god, bonkles.
Yeah. Also, she's a woman. So. Oh, don't even. At least you didn't mention Rudaka. Rudaka is the one with all the porn.
Which you have unfortunately exposed me to now.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm
One easy idea that the idea that them having porn would be a negative.
Oh no, it's not negative. But for some reason Liam thinks it is. So I like rubbing it in his face.
I thought I knew you. I thought I could trust you.
Like I
thought we were brothers.
Like, I'm very sex positive, and I think if
That would be very awkward if we were brothers, considering I've showed you my dick numerous times.
If people want to make weird porn out of stuff, I don't
incest
care.
is relative.
If people want to make weird porn out of stuff, I want to see it. I don't know if that was
Okay,
weird or
Reese,
not.
go make a porn and show me.
Anyway,
Oh,
so, so I should have
Well, that's not the
confirmation.
reaction I was expecting, damn.
So I should have confirmation of whether or not I can, whether or not I'll
I
be.
did throw a flashlight once, and now Liam wants me to do porn.
So, assuming Donald Trump doesn't fuck the budget, I should know whether or not I'm receiving disability in 2 weeks.
Ah, it's another one of these! Oh,
what-
God!
Isn't yours a state thing, Josie?
I don't know. Anyway, so one of the things I want to do is one day I want to go and try to make the world's best Rudaka Rule 34 build the best Rule 34 Rudaka, because everyone seems
Kind of like commission real doll to make you a fuckable Rudaka.
no, I could make
Please,
one.
no.
I mean, like, make a Bonkle toy out of Rudaka that, like, Rudaka has a model, and it's a pretty good model, but, like, people always make their own Rudakas that always have, like, one good feature, and everything else is terrible. Like, there's one where they have, pretty neat high heels and terrible boobs, and then there's one where they have nice boobs, but the face is bad, and then there's a couple where the face is real good. and everything else is bad. And then there's one where the dreadlocks are cool. I should just make one where we put all of those together and get a good one.
And then put a fleshlight in it? Like a marble pony?
Oh god, I hate these things.
I mean, you're joking, but there is a reviewer who made a fleshlight out of Lego once for some reason.
Ouch.
Did they fuck it?
And I thought stepping on it was bad.
I think it may have just been a prop for his show. Liam, you watched it. The Obscure.
What?
The guy with the sunglasses and the white hair.
The fucking... The tilt in Citra is so bad! Ugh.
So, like...
The Obscure.
He does a show called Memory Lane. One of his reviews... Two of his reviews that have stuck with me were a 3-part series on a Muppets show ripoff called the Letter People. Which is weird as fuck. And another review was Oh Yo Shimmy, where he did, which was what he titled it, but it was about a Flaming Lips album, Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots. Which is the best name for anything ever. And it's got 2 songs on it called Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots.
2 songs.
Yeah.
Same name.
Part 1 and Part 2.
Ah.
And,
that's not okay. That's not okay.
What? What's not okay?
So I looked up Lego Flashlight because I'm me, and I didn't manage to find that, but I did manage to find someone who was using raw meat in a tube. That's not okay.
I mean...
It would work.
People use much more terror. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa! God!
I've used banana peels.
Oh my god!
What?
That is a lot of teeth!
What? 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 What are you looking at?
I also looked up Lego Flashlight.
Where did you find teeth? Did you get a screenshot of that one movie?
I'm gonna put it in the Twitch chat.
Please don't disturb our viewers.
But it's amazing!
Also, you're not streaming on Twitch.
We're streaming on both.
Oh, damn it.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to watch both of them. We have a viewer that is watching both of them, and that's weird, but I appreciate the brand loyalty.
Brand loyalty.
Is that what it is?
I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna say that's what it is. Alright, so it's not actually a fleshlight, it's that worm that almost ate the Millennium Falcon in that one scene of the movie.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's not a flashlight. Because it's...
I mean, I'd pay to see a flashlight made of that shit.
I would too. The throat is closed because of structural integrity.
Right.
I don't think that this was ever meant to be anything related to a fleshlight, but it's what came up. It is the second thing on this search for Lego fleshlight. And it's great.
Is it just me? Jake Shepard says, is it me, or when Optimus says Autobots, it sounds like Autobutts? Also, Killer Yandari says, please do not.
I won't. Oh, okay, I found the Obscure's Memory Lane. I'm gonna subscribe to his YouTube channel and refollow him on Twitter, because I don't know if I'm still following him on Twitter. Oh, his last video was 7 months ago, his review of Brave Little Toaster. I hope he's still doing shit, because he's neat.
That reminds me, I should finish my Worthless remix for this Halloween.
Yeah, you are pretty worthless.
Fun.
That was a joke. So it was the climax song for Brave Little Toaster. It took place in a junkyard, and it was sung by all the cars that were in the junkyard being destroyed.
Yeah, I've watched that and only that of the Brave Little Toaster, and what I've seen... Was that meant to be a children's Holocaust movie?
I think so. I don't know what it was, but it was certainly not your average kids film.
Yeah.
It was great though because of how
exposing children to the Holocaust. Great.
Yeah. Well, you gotta teach the kids about the Holocaust because the people that survived the Holocaust don't want to talk about that shit. So those kids are gonna be like, "Daddy, what's the Holocaust?" And then Daddy's all like, "I don't want to talk about that, Sally. Now go eat your homework."
Yeah, well, considering how politics in the US are now, it's like it was this glorious thing that we're trying to read.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. Nazis are back again. Nazis are back in style.
Yeah.
Designer Nazis.
How about to make sure this never happens? And we agree to just completely bomb flat any country that has Nazis again.
Hey Liam, have you seen that T-shirt company that tried to bring the swastika back?
Yeah.
So there was this T-shirt company that tried to bring the swastika back. They put the swastika on T-shirts and just gave it a bad rainbow filter reveal. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but it basically said, "Hey, gay, Nazi, same thing, woo!" Such a bad idea.
Again, Josie,
what they were trying to do was invoke the original meaning of the swastika, but that doesn't really work anymore.
Yeah, and plus the swastika, like as to begin with, like the Nazis tilted the swastika at a 45-degree angle. So like, if you wanted to bring the swastika back, maybe rotate it back a bit, and like, you know, have it how it was originally represented by the cultures that used it for shit. Like, if you're trying to reappropriate it, you gotta do it right. It didn't used to look that way. They rotated it. Just open Photoshop and rotate it 45 degrees. I could do that. Hire me
to take it and turn it around. Sorry.
And push it somewhere else.
Hire me, T-shirt companies. I had a guy who wanted
to take the swastika and push it somewhere else.
I almost got to work at Microsoft. I almost got to work at Xbox a couple years before the Xbox One was announced. I could have prevented that. I could have been that one person in the company who tells them that their ideas are stupid, and then they wouldn't have done it.
The reason why nobody tells people that their ideas are stupid in companies is because that's how you get fired.
Yeah, but I could have prevented this! I could have told them, hey, literally nobody benefits from an always online connection. Hey, why are we calling our third console the Xbox One? Hey, just not do any of this. Hey, maybe not Lego cars. Maybe
Lego cars?
Maybe let Traveler's Tales make the Lego Cars games and not Banjo-Kazooie.
What?
Oh wow!
Oh right, nuts and bolts.
Yeah. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was apparently a game about making shitty cars, building shitty cars, and driving the shitty cars.
Yeah, I remember Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, well, apparently it didn't. That's because in a conversation about Microsoft, that said maybe not Lego cars.
Well, you'll excuse me if I'm not paying the most attention.
Why the hell not? It's not like you're playing a video game or something.
Liam should do some of those porn streams.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually contemplated it, not even joking.
I've been asked why I don't.
I mean, it would be easy money, which I do desperately need.
Yeah, it's
I'm already registered at one place, I just haven't sent in my ID yet.
Kinda don't want to yet because I hate my body.
I've only just reached a point where I'm comfortable with mine.
Yeah, I need a whole lot.
And what you really need to help you with that is someone screaming at you to double fist yourself and not paying you enough and not paying you money.
I need to lose weight and have surgeries that put things in different places.
It's got nothing. It's got nothing to do with Josie's whole gender situation. She just wants to have a butt on her nose.
Yeah, that's not it.
Oh shit! That's my Christmas present for you ruined.
A butt?
A butt nose, yeah.
Seem to have manifested some kind of butt? Rick seems to have manifested some kind of butt. He can do that? Well, he is the smartest man in the universe.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be the multiverse?
Well, apparently every individual Rick is the smartest Rick in their own universe. It's unclear. It's unclear whether Rick C-137 is the smartest Rick, or if he's just the most Rickiest Rick.
Ah.
That's canon.
Also,
That's
how
canon.
is that even like? I love Dan Harmon, but you don't introduce the infinite universes and then
It's actually a Marvel Comics thing. There's an interdimensional council of Reeds in the Marvel multiverse where apparently every Reed Richards in the multiverse is the most intelligent person in the universe, and just get together and they hang out. Apparently the explanation is that there was like a weird thing that happened, and every instance of Reed Richards' father in every universe was just pulled together to have a fight to the death. So, like, I sorta get it, but that does seem very confusing.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Wait,
like,
I'm confused. So every Reed
Oh yeah,
Richards
Josie, this is the best part. This is the best part. He goes full Deadpool. He eats the boss's health bar.
That's amazing. Anyway, yeah, so every instance of Reed Richards' father was pulled into the same alternate universe to have a fight to the death. So every Reed Richards in reality ever has had the exact same childhood and therefore grew up to be a super genius.
Huh.
Who is also emotionally disconnected and willing to just start a kick-ass police team themselves or something. Shit's weird. But yeah, so there is only one living instance of Reed Richards' father in all of Marvel's multiverse, and
so what you're saying is that Marvel is just pro-eugenics?
I guess, and so that's why there are so many plot holes with the Interdimensional Council of Ricks, because the whole thing is a parody of something stupid Marvel came up with.
Yeah, that seems like a really lame kind of parody.
Yeah. Although I really like the idea that they've acknowledged that overthrowing the Interdimensional Council of Ricks doesn't actually overthrow anything. In an infinite multiverse of infinite parallel universes, there's always going to be a Council of Ricks. Overthrowing one of them doesn't do anything. It's just Rick happened to be in prison one day, like, if I do this thing, it'll be fun.
Look at that Josie cat.
Every time I do, it makes me cat.
Oh.
Yeah, so it turns out I'm a cat.
Why was I just...
Go back?
Yeah...
Don't worry. Don't worry. Be
Josie,
happy.
don't say what you're going to... Okay, good.
I did it.
No, I was worried you're going to publicly defend Nickelback and then
We already
And
did
then
that on a
death.
previous stream. Don't worry.
I've already done that. So basically, Nickelback is a soulless. No, Nickelback is a soulless piece of capitalism that doesn't make music because they genuinely feel things because they want to make money, and that's okay because capitalism has room for that bullshit. If people listen to Nickelback and they like it, that's fine. Like, it's like, I'm not thrilled that people like Nickelback exist, but like, it's fine. They saw a need for whiny emo rock, and they filled it, and it's good.
Are they
Wait,
really
wait,
emo
wait.
rock?
As
I think there's far more
as a
emo than
conceit-
Nickelback.
As a
I meant to say butt rock. I meant to say butt rock.
As a connoisseur of whiny emo rock, Nickelback's not emo.
Yeah, I apologize for that. They saw a need for a specific type of butt rock, and they filled that. They filled the butt with more butts. Although, I do like the song Animal. That's one of the only Nickelback songs I've heard that I can unironically say is good.
I like Hero. It's stupid and I like it, and the Game Grumps make fun of it all the time.
I don't remember that one. I know the song
What
Animal.
made those gamers so grumpy?
Well, Aaron is just generally kind of grumpy. Although, ironically, JonTron, when he was on the show, was called Not So Grump, and he's the one that turned out to be a Nazi after a couple of years.
Oh, for God's sake.
Although now, PewDiePie is the Nazi.
There can be more than one Nazi, Josie. That's what makes them dangerous.
No. We're doing a Venture Brothers thing. We're doing a Venture Brothers thing where we mix up the name of the one guy and the name of multiple guys.
There can be only one?
So there's this vampire hunter. I think he's supposed to be a parody of Blade. That would make sense. Parody of Blade and Venture Brothers.
But he only ever fights Blackula.
Yeah, he hunts Blackulas, plural. And he apparently thinks Blackulas refers to all black vampires, and vampire is the name of the head Blackula. So I guess we're doing that, but with Nazis. I think the only reason Marvel hasn't done anything with the rights to Blade that they have back now is because they still haven't figured out whether or not they should recast Wesley Snipes. I think he's out now. Isn't he in prison?
I don't know.
He was in prison. So I don't know what happened, but apparently they got the rights to Ghost Rider and Blade back at the same time.
Yeah.
And they've obviously used Ghost Rider again. I almost said Jaime Reyes. That's the Ghost Rider. That's not the Ghost Rider. That's a Blue Beetle. Fuck. What's
But is it the Black Betty? Na.
Okay, so there's this Ghost Rider who drives a Dodge Charger instead of a motorcycle. I don't remember his name. He's been in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There was an unspeaking cameo from Johnny Blaze, and since obviously Ghost Rider is mostly CGI, they don't actually have an actor for Johnny Blaze yet, so we don't know if Nicolas Cage is back or not. I hope he is. Although, if Nicolas...
As we speak, Josie, he is scraping at the door.
Scraping at the door?! If Nicolas Cage is in the MCU, though, I want him to play Atlas, a member of the Thunderbolts.
You also want him to shrug?
No,
Sort
make
of.
him play Captain Planet.
Okay, first off, Captain Planet is part of the DC universe.
Don't
not
care,
the...
put him in the MCU.
Okay, we could do that, I guess. Disney owns the rights to comic book film properties that aren't part of Marvel, so that's fine. Anyway, so there's this character. So Luke Cage's superhero name is Power Man. He doesn't use it very often in the comics because it's kind of dumb. he was referred to that a bit in the Netflix show, but they don't really use superhero names in the MCU, so he hasn't done it.
Because they're too skillful.
In the comics, the name Power Man was actually a reused trademark. Luke Cage wasn't the first character to use that name. The first character to use that name was
my mouse went off the screen.
Some other character was Super Strength. They've never really agreed what to name him. He's used about every name that's been applied to super strong characters. Sometimes he's Goliath, sometimes he's Power Man, sometimes he's Atlas, Atlas seems to be the one that's most consistent. That's the name he used when he joined the Thunderbolts. So I'm gonna go with that one. And Luke Cage and Atlas have actually had a title bout. They've actually fought over who the real Power Man is. And I want Luke Cage to play that character because Luke Cage isn't his birth name. His original name was Luke Coppola. Not Luke Coppola. Yeah,
that was
Luke.
Nicolas Cage's birth name.
Fuck, I did that wrong. Okay,
yeah.
I did that wrong. Nicolas Cage. I got Nick and Luke confused.
He's related to the director
Nicolas
Francis
Cage,
Ford Coppola.
Okay, Luke Cage's original name was
person who acts with Luke Cage, famed super Netflix guy.
Okay, Luke Cage's name was Carl Lucas, and so that's why we're going to be including him in Carl Brothers.
Wait, Carl Brothers?
We're going to be one of the video games we're going to make. We're making videos. A Super Smash Brothers style fighting game, but with every character named Carl that's ever existed. So there's going to be Carl from Family Matters, and Carl from Johnny Bravo, and Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Carl Jr. is going to be a stage. Yeah, Karl Marx is going to be in it. And we have this friend I don't know if we're still friends with named Carl who played guitar. He's going to be in it. There's this show called Carl Squared where a guy has a clone and they're both named Carl. They're gonna fight using each other as weapons. No. They're kind of like the Ice Climbers and Smash Brothers. And yeah. Anyway, so Nicolas Cage.
Yandere says can't wait for Carl Brothers.
So Nicolas Cage's original name was Nicolas Coppola. He's actually like related to Francis Ford Coppola.
I just said that, yes.
When he started pursuing a career in acting, he didn't want to just get handed jobs because of his name, so he changed it to match his favorite comic book character, Luke Cage. So I think it would be really neat if Luke Cage fought Nicolas Cage over who got to be named.
For a second I thought you said if he bought Nicolas Cage.
No, I would be... Well, I wouldn't be...
Let's fuck up than if Nicolas Cage bought Luke Cage.
Anyway, so I really want Luke Cage and Nicolas Cage to fight over naming rights. I call dibs on the name Power Man. No, I call dibs on the name Power Man. Scraping at the door!
I'm in cat with my cat for my cat. What am I doing?
I'm a cat too. We're all cats.
Okay.
Soon everyone. Anyway, Killer Yandere. Like, we know, like, we only know, like, one guy who programs, and he's a procrastinating hipster douchebag, and doesn't actually do anything anyone wants. So, like,
Jonah?
Yeah, Jonah. Like, we...
Oh yeah, what are we going to, like, chain him to a desk and force him to GM for us again?
Probably around the same time we also chain him to a desk and tell him to finally fucking start Infinimart. We're also going to be making a game about losing your grandmother at a department store.
And we shall call it the Grandmother Losing Simulator.
Well, that'll be the subtitle, but the actual title is Infinimart. It's going to be an infinitely procedurally generating Walmart. Although, for legal reasons, it's not a Walmart, it's an Infinimart. Yeah. Made a logo.
Oh, come on, that counted.
Yeah, and but see, right now Jonah has been hard at work on this really pretentious art game called A Man, and it needs to be said in exactly that way, or it's not trademark appropriate. He's actually filed for trademarking on saying the man in exactly that way, with exactly that enunciation.
I don't think he actually went through with. What is wrong with me right now?
We're gonna put it on Steam. We're gonna put it on Steam, and it's gonna cost infinity monies.
So it's gonna have microtransactions?
No, it's going to cost infinity monies. Like, you just pay for it once, and that's all money. All money will be ours. Alright, so the game is... Alright, so the game is about just a man in the T-pose, and you move the man around a blank white space in the T-pose, and it's supposed to be symbolic of something, or whatever. I don't remember. Coming soon to a theater near you! The Man!
It's gonna be a game in a movie theater?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a guy on Reddit who played a game in a movie theater. It was really cool. Just hooked up the game console, the projector, and bam.
Neat.
Now imagine doing that in IMAX.
Jesus. Ah!
What do you think? What do
I
you
watched
think?
an IMAX once. Tom Cruise was there.
Jake asks... Wait, hold on. Okay. Isn't that weird that when Pterodax locked up Matorans with Rockies, that ate all of them, the Order rewarded him, he is Hitler.
I have no idea what that meant.
Yeah, moving on. What do you think would a Bonkles movie played by real actors with CGI faces work? Like, I think that we'd all have to be... Oh crap, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank on that guy who plays all the CGI characters. Oh my god, how like...
Nolan North?
No, he's the voice actor for all of the things. The guy... Gollum? What was his name?
You got me.
Gollum.
He also played the fish guy in Hellboy. Oh god, he's playing... He showed his face for the first time in decades, and he's playing that Black Panther villain in the MCU. He was in Ultron. He got his hand cut off. Name.
Look him up, please.
I'm gonna Google it. CGI character guy.
Oh.
Just Google who did Gollum.
Why am I only getting Grand Moff Tarkin? I almost said Guy Fieri.
That might be the most insulting thing that has ever been said about that guy.
Alright, so here's my new conspiracy theory. Guy Fieri is just CGI.
Fuck!
There is no guy. Andy Serkis! Andy Serkis! How was I drawing a blank on the name Andy Serkis? He also played Snoke! That made sense! What were we talking? Okay, let's see. So if there was a movie, if there was a motion capture Bonko movie, Andy Serkis would have to play all of the characters, and I don't know if Hollywood is really ready for that level of masturbation.
Did you say that level of masturbation?
That's what it's called when you spend way too much effort on a solo project, right?
Mm.
Like like there was an episode of
That's
Dice.
what I call...
There was an episode of Dice Funk where they were comparing Austin having NPCs talk to each other to masturbation. Because Austin plays all of the NPCs, and apparently, if Austin,
I know he's the DM. That's what DMs.
Yeah, that's what DMs were for. And apparently, if there was a viewer that complained when Austin had two NPCs talk to each other, and they commented that Adventure Zone does that all the time, but I never noticed because I'm kind of engrossed by the fucking story. That's awesome. I don't fucking care how they tell me the story. The story's awesome. Also, Austin said that if he had to, he would do the show solo as like a puppet show experience, and I would be all for that. I would be all for that. Guys, we should just do this show as a puppet show.
Let's not insane.
We should do Austin Yorsky.
Yeah, we should do Austin Yorsky. I don't remember some famous internet guy that I'd like to bang said they weren't down for threesomes, and I was disappointed.
It was Danny.
It was Danny from Game Grumps. Ironically, for someone who called themselves Danny Sexbang.
Yeah.
He's not down for a sex bang.
Sure.
Anyway, yeah, it's canon. Yeah, it's canon. There was a Matoran civil war, and they resolved it by locking half of them up with Rocky. And he became the Makuta of Metchnui for them. Okay.
I don't think that's how the Civil War was resolved.
There is so much lore in Bunkles that it's inevitable that there's going to be shit that we just don't know about. It's incredible how closely I thought I was following this franchise, and yet I didn't even know. Like, I think I knew about the Matoran Civil War, but I didn't know a lot about it, and I definitely didn't know that Makuta resolved it and was promoted for that. Like, I just thought that they decided when the universe began. They were like, "All right, guys, we live in a robot now."
If I recall correctly, I'm trying to remember. No, I was thinking the Kanoe Dragon was related, but that wasn't it. That was something completely different.
Yeah. All right, guys, we live in a robot now. You take the thighs. I'll take the butt, I guess. You can have the kidneys.
I want the butt.
Alright, so we can't decide who gets to live in the brain. So, I guess whoever, stops the blood cells from fighting gets to have the penthouse suite, I guess. Oh wow, that's actually. Oh wow, you got the blood cells to stop fighting. I guess you get to live there now. All right. I'll just take the balls then.
I'll just take the balls then, Josie 2017.
We had an episode where we debated whether or not Monui's balls had an island. And I'm gonna resurrect that old topic of discussion.
He's a giant robot, Josie.
Yes, he's a giant robot. But so was Devastator.
Bought us anything. It's that giant robot's balls.
Yeah.
Speaking of giant robot battles happening still.
So Devastator in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen was only made out of one wrecking ball, but for some reason he had two once he was a robot.
Well.
It's like he was made out of 6 construction vehicles, only one of which was a wrecking ball. Where did the second ball come from?
Well, it's obvious. It came in like a red.
Fuck you.
Alright. Alright, so it looks like Motunui does not have islands in the groin section.
Unless you count the southern continent.
The southern continent seems to make out what would be analogous to the colon.
Yeah.
Doxia appears to be where the appendix should be, I think. So there aren't genitalia represented, but there is an appendix, which is fair enough because Osmosis Jones does the same thing. Nope, I am mistaken. The appendix is on the opposite side of the abdomen. All right. And let's see. Voya Nui seems to represent the heart, I would assume.
Yeah. Well, no, Voya Nui was just part of the southern continent.
Yeah, but like, I'm looking at the map right now, Liam.
You're a map.
Well, the northern continent is shaped like Alaska. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. That's weird. Vizrock is apparently located directly in one of Mom Nui's hands, opposite of the Trincrom Island. I thought the Trincrom Island was a peninsula.
There's both.
Okay. Why are there?
Peninsula on Mata Nui was named after the Trincrom Islands.
There's a lot of things here named after Trincrom.
Trincrom Peninsula, the Trincrom Break.
So I guess he was like that Time Lord guy in Doctor Who and everything.
Oh.
Everything in Gallifrey was named after oh god, I'm drawing a blank on Timothy Dalton's characters. Oh shit. Hand of Rassilon. Rassilon, that's it. Rassilon was a Time Lord guy. He's in charge of a lot of things, and practically everything in Time Lord society was named after him because it was either vain or very uncreative.
Come on, that clipped right through it.
He had a gauntlet called the Hand of Rassilon. He had I can't think of anything else. He had a lot of shit.
Come on!
Apparently Time Lords reproduce by sewing.
You swine!
Okay, so I just said that, and I was expecting you to acknowledge it.
This bird!
I came in like a swine.
Yeah. Yeah, so, apparently there was some book that,
Andre says, all this lore!
So apparently there was some book that went into how Gallifreyans reproduce. They're grown in a loom? Like a sewing loom?
Oh.
And then they come out as, children? Like, there are no babies on Gallifrey. They all come out as around 10-year-old human children looking.
Neat.
They haven't really. I don't think they've gone in the process of how we promote a Gallifreyan to a Time Lord. Time Lord's not species. Time Lord's a rank. It's a military rank, and it comes with genetic modifications. Like, the Doctor didn't have 2 hearts when he was the first Doctor. You only get those after your first regeneration.
Huh.
Now, the real answer is, the real reason is, they hadn't thought of that yet. Time Lords just had the exact same anatomy as humans until they decided, hey, you know, it'd be a good idea if you didn't have to rely on a guy that's dying to be in the show. I think William Hartnell personally picked his replacement, so that was neat. I don't think they've given that honor to the other actors after that.
Hey Josie, look, more fan service.
Why would I look at the game we're playing? I don't even remember what game we're. Oh my!
Wait, oops.
No, it's the different kind of thing for this.
Oh.
It's the kind. Okay, so right now the boss he's fighting, or I guess the boss he just finished fighting, was a mole from I think Kirby Squeak Squad. The point is it was a boss from a previous game.
Yeah.
Kind of like how every Kirby game, the first boss is always a variant of Wispy Woods. What if Wispy Woods is the main villain of Kirby?
Fishbill is going to slaughter you.
Yeah. Fishbill does this. Jonah does this thing where he thinks Dark Matter is the main villain of Kirby. His Dark Matter was the main villain. Zero, Dark Matter, whatever, was the main villain in a couple games. He was the main antagonist in a lot of games. I'll give him that. I don't think he's the primary antagonist of the entire franchise. He just happened to be in more games than most of the others.
Also, I didn't realize Kirby was going to go on this long. There were only, like, the last two shows, we did fucking 2 worlds. We're just getting done with the last world, and we're already 3 hours in.
You know, the length of the show is entirely dependent on how long you decide to play them.
Right, but I'm saying, like, these last 2 worlds are taking a lot longer than the previous 2. Also, we got all the Sunstones, hooray.
Yep. I like how you, like, unraveled a scroll that had a...
Hello? Hello?
Artwork.
Oh.
Did OBS break, or are you commenting on a boss?
It disconnected for a second there.
Okay. Okay. Well, the stream just says all stones collected right now, so I don't know if we're still on or not.
Yeah, OBS is trying to reconnect. I don't know what's happened.
I'll ask the... Are we still on?
We're not. I know we're not.
OBS shit itself. I'm letting the viewers know.
It's just my net being weird then, because it's, fucking, CJ, the only other person I let on my network isn't home right now, so...
Well, I posted in both chats that that OBS shit itself.
Well, let me know when we're back online, then.
We'll be back soon.
Well, we should be back on now. So, you're watching the stream, right?
I'm on the stream, yeah, I have it open.
Why do you keep saying we'll be back soon? We should be back now.
Well...
After these messages, we'll be right back?
Yeah, we're back on.
We're back on?
Looks like we're back on.
Okay. It's time for Vine Ryzen, her.
It's like we're back.
Jesus Christ. Alright, let's move on then. We're gonna finish this game, and yeah. If anyone, just tell the viewers if they don't see us back, just reload the stream.
Yeah. Reload. If not. We're back, a dinosaur story. Howard the Duck had an NES game.
Neat. Time to go fight the final boss.
Disney sued Marvel once.
Really?
Yeah. Disney sued Marvel over...
Disney sues everyone.
Yeah, Disney sued Marvel over Howard the Duck once. Fast forward decades later, they own Howard the Duck. And the whole company. I used to be really annoyed that about Marvel's movie rights issues, but then I realized that the reason our copyright system works the way it does is because Disney didn't want to lose the rights to their shit. Disney not being able to make a Spider-Man movie without Sony being stupid and not being able to make an X-Men movie at all, that's their fault. Disney's the reason that this shit is as fucked up as it is.
And the reason is
Marvel was one of the most fucked over companies by our copyright system. And now Disney has to deal with the bullshit that they sowed, and I love that now.
Yeah.
And I only realized it this year.
So Masked DDD.
Yeah, Deedly. I called him Deedly just now. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, Reese dropped out of the call because of the reasons I won't go into.
What?
Oh, there's personal stuff going on in Reese's life.
Okay.
Anyway, so this is DDD's mask from Superstar, I believe.
Yeah, okay, how did that count? Okay. I guess Archer isn't I guess even Archer isn't infallible.
I'm drinking a Crystal Pepsi now.
Neat.
Well, yeah, if DDD's equivalent to the Uber suck didn't matter, then that wouldn't be very fair to him, would it?
Well.
So, how about that, robot giraffe in the moose?
What?
I don't know, man. I just say things.
I notice.
I don't know, man. I just say things. I like Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. The game is surprisingly content-rich for being only based on one movie. Lego's never made a Star Wars game based on one movie until this game. Lego Star Wars, the first two Lego Star Wars games that were eventually combined together for complete saga, there's like 3 movies in there. Both of them. And then Clone Wars was based on Clone Wars, the show. And Force Awakens, like, okay, Reese says they gotta go.
Okay, I guess it's just you and me now, Josie.
Alright, well, I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, you don't.
Liam?
Yeah?
Don't tell me what to do, you son of a bitch.
What?
Don't you tell me what to do, you son of a bitch. I say I gotta go to the bathroom. You say how high?
How low?
How low can you go? How low can you go? That's right. And hello. Go. I gotta go to the bathroom. Gotta go to the bathroom.
I am annoyed that this boss is lagging.
I am annoyed that I gotta go to the bathroom. You gotta go to the bathroom anytime now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually get up now.
Rude. Killer Yandere, what do you mean by "and me"? I wasn't paying attention. I love how low res the dream stock in the background looks when the game is HD like this. Fucking hell. What? What is the meaning of this? I did just as Her Majesty commanded. The lower world should fall to its knees before me. Could you be the true hero of the lower world? Curses, if that's true. Majesty, your Majesty, Sectonia! Oh, glorious Sectonia, please come to my rescue. It's slow. Ah! Why? Pitiful Taranza. I have no use for a fool who cannot follow orders. Now then, hero of the lower world. You would risk your life for this land? You would stand against me, the ruler of the heavens. Why is my voice for Sectonia my same voice as Dracula? Very well. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. You will bow before the great Queen Sectonia. My beauty rivals the divine. And my power will crush all that you hold dear. It was not by my hand that I am once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. There you are. Oh, fuck! No, no. No, no. No, no. Yes, this is Queen Beach. And, Killer Yandere, you're the only viewer on Twitch. Apparently there are 4 others on YouTube. That's me. Alright, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Maybe one day I will actually try against this boss, but it's too easy to just use Archer. Ah! No! I have no excuses. I have no excuses for that. That was, that sure was something there. Oh boy, okay. Maybe this time I'll just, yeah. Yeah. Nobody tell Josie that happened. Josie will not know that that happened. Oh, here she is. Remember, don't tell her that happened. Next time, use your POW. Very funny. Here I am. Very, very funny. Hi, Josie.
Funny joke. What was the funny joke?
Nothing at all. Certainly nothing relating to my mortality in this game.
There you have. There you have.
No. That did not happen.
Pussy.
No,
bitch.
no.
Pussy bitch you are.
Wow, Josie.
A little bit, baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, Josie. Yoda. You are, baby.
Fuck you.
Insignificant. Rina!
Says the person who hasn't even played this game.
I am like 700 years. I do not know what a video game is. My cousin Arlo does.
Oh hey, I'm the HAL logo now. Cool. So can I just wait these fuckers out? Okay, I guess I'm killing them then. No. I need that.
So, you think in Last Jedi, do you think I am?
No.
Disappointed I am. And most of my screen time is in bad movies.
No!
attacked by just too good you are. Funny joke.
What? I didn't catch that.
Those bugs that were attacking you looked like Twitch from Toy Story 3.
Oh.
The minifigure Just Too Good uses a stick fig.
Okay. See, the problem with those things is when you're electrified, you can't recover, and the hitbox for the death boundary on that part of the stage is extremely high.
I'll be back.
Oh yeah, no, he was asking me because I was doing a Dracula impression earlier for Sectonia's voice. I cannot do Sylvester Stallone, but I can get to the chopper! Zal!
Sylvester Stallone, but no, I can't do it either. So,
Zal! You get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Zal!
Put that cookie down!
Put that cookie down! Now!
Down! Down!
Now!
Put the cookie down!
Now! Put it down! You do not know what you're doing with that cookie! Put it down!
The Master Emerald is red now, and in Kirby,
Lil.
and you're fighting on it now.
You totally didn't notice the hundreds of these things in the previous stage.
Liam, I don't look at the game when we're playing.
True.
Anyway, I gotta go tell Just Too Good on Twitter that we're fighting him.
What?
Those green bugs that this boss summoned in the last time you died.
I didn't die. You didn't see that.
No, that was one of the only times I was watching.
Fuck you.
Like, I was actually watching. There were these green bugs that were killing you, and what are they called?
I don't fucking know what they're called in this game. I haven't paid attention. I think there's an enemy listing somewhere, but I've never looked at it.
I'm on the wiki right now. I'm trying to find them so I can have the link to show Just Too Good. You know who he is, right?
Nope.
He's apparently a very prominent Lego reviewer on YouTube.
I see.
I assume he's very popular because he was on the Pizza Party podcast. They're sort of better than us, I think.
Whoa! Oh! That was too close for comfort.
There was this Rebel Taxi video where Pan Pete put a nose on his avatar. No one liked it. So the Flash can run faster than instant teleportation.
Yeah, because that makes total sense.
Yeah, he was captured by these aliens that liked gambling, and he was all like, "Hey, I bet you I can pass, to Earth," and they're like, "We can teleport." That doesn't make any sense. What? And it's like, "Yeah, I bet I can. You gotta set me free and not blow up the Earth if I can do it." And they're like, "Oh, okay, easy. Okay, easiest bet we've ever won." And then like he did it.
DDD's just like, what the fuck's going on? Bah! Ha ha! I see. I expected as much from the hero chosen by the Dreamstalk. But I wonder, how will you handle this?
Oh, and if anyone asked, I stabbed Yoda to death when I came back in.
You see, true beauty is control.
That wasn't time travel. There were just pizzas on the counter.
The Dreamstalk has guided you thus far. But its bloom will be your doom. Puns.
Green bug and Kirby.
Floralia, Dreamland, and this entire planet. You should all feel honored.
Oh, the
so slow, God.
Oh, the archer enemy wears that
serve
fedora.
as my sustenance for eternity.
The archer enemy wears a fedora.
What? No, it does. Oh, the archer enemy. Yeah.
Liam?
Yeah?
You are baby.
No, you.
You are baby.
No, you.
It'd be really nice if, it'd be really nice, Kirby Wiki, if you did that thing that every other wiki does and have images next to your list of enemies in the game, so that I didn't have to just click on all of these and hope that one day I will make the leap that is the leap home.
Oh, please don't stay on screen. You are lagging the fuck out of the game by staying on screen.
I was really hoping you were going to say stop making Quantum Leap references.
I wouldn't even know that was a Quantum Leap reference to begin with, so...
How do you not fucking know the tagline of the show? I get it! I haven't watched any of the show either, but this is a part of the marketing. If you know the show exists, you should know the tagline, idiot!
Fuck you!
Yeah, you are motherfucker!
You.
No, you!
You.
No, you!
You. Ow.
You! Ow! Stabby, stabby, stabby!
What?
Stabby, 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 stabby!
Who's getting stabbed?
You. Okay,
Yeah,
so...
Jake Shepard, yes, I know who Angry Joe is.
Alright, so I'm looking it up. Quantum Leap is not on Netflix. It's not even... It's not that it's not streamable, it's just not on Netflix.
Huh.
How the hell is Quantum Leap not on Netflix? Why is Star Trek Enterprise on Netflix, but not Quantum Leap? Who the fuck wants to watch Star Trek Enterprise, other than people who hate themselves and everything good in this world?
Lel.
Why can't they just
okay.
Can't they just put everything on Netflix? I don't want to pay for all of the thing.
Come on! Ugh.
I just want to pay for the things I want. God.
There we are. One down. Yeah, even Bonkles was on Netflix. It sure was.
Yeah,
Journey to One still is.
Journey to One is a Netflix exclusive and isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah.
They have full rights to their exclusives, and even if the Disney thing is still going to happen, their exclusives aren't going anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, those are Netflix's property, and if Disney is really intent on all of their shit being on their Netflix competitor, they might decanonize the Netflix series, but like they're gonna stay up. I think everyone should just calm their tits and not make their own streaming service. It's already too complicated with everything being split between multiple different services, and even if they're free, it's just confusing.
Yeah.
Like Hulu and Adult Swim are free except when they're not, and Netflix has everything except when it doesn't, and everything's just confusing. And I just want to fucking as soon as I get my disability, as soon as I have a consistent stream of income, I can afford to subscribe to stuff. I'm not gonna subscribe to any of this bullshit. I'm just gonna subscribe to a VPN and just pirate shit without them spying on me. Because who the fuck cares about all these people who want... It's like, no one who worked on Quantum Leap is getting a dime off of Quantum Leap being viewed on Netflix. And even if they are, they're already rich! Who the fuck cares? It's like the people off-screen who probably aren't rich, they're not getting paid!
Yeah, really?
Like, Sausage Party, the animators got fucked on that. All these video games, don't even get me started on video games. I'm gonna start bitching about video games now.
Oh boy, here we go.
Konami pays its employees on exposure and then refuses to allow them to acknowledge that they worked at the company after they're laid off. Speaking of that, video game companies will lay off a crap ton of development employees after the games are done. They're like, alright, games are done. Well, you're all fired. Not even going to see you next time. We're going to hire different people and fire them next time. Like, this is a big clusterfuck. I don't give a flying fuck about piracy in an industry that treats its employees like shit. It's like, fuck it. Like, you can't even play the Silent Hills PT without pirating it. I don't even know if you can pirate it. Can you pirate it?
I think so, but only just.
Yeah, like Konami wants a Star Wars Christmas special. That bullshit. Like, we're not gonna have it. We're not gonna have it. Like, you made a thing. We're not gonna let you unmake the thing. Speaking of Star Wars Christmas special, apparently, 4Kids was able to accomplish something that the creator of Star Wars couldn't, and completely erase something from existence.
Well, it's video games, and Nintendo's about to do the same thing.
No. I mean, like, a movie. Obviously, video games can be just wholesale erased.
Yeah.
What the BBC did doesn't count, because they did it on purpose. Well, I guess 4Kids did their thing on purpose, too. Okay, what happened with BBC was stupidity. I don't think they did it on purpose in the way that George Lucas wanted to do it on purpose. George Lucas wanted to do it right. George Lucas, his one goal in life is that no one ever sees the Star Wars Christmas special ever again. He wants to personally have every copy of it destroyed, every download. It's the thing he's personally ashamed of, and that says a lot.
Yeah, really.
I think after he made the prequel trilogy, he might have changed his mind. He hasn't really commented on that. There is behind-the-scenes footage of him after seeing the complete cut, the final cut of Phantom Menace the first time. He's like, I may have gone far in some places. May have gone a little too far in some places. Wasn't happy with it. And eventually, you know, he obviously decided to sell Star Wars, and I think it was about around the time when he realized that everything good about Star Wars had very little to do with George Lucas. Kind of like, you know, everything good he's ever been associated with. George Lucas used to own Pixar.
Really?
Yeah. Pixar started out as a computer hardware manufacturer that George Lucas owned, and they made animation tests for stuff. They weren't making a lot of money for Lucas, so he sold them to Steve Jobs, who eventually got them a movie deal. Who eventually got them a movie deal with Disney. And suddenly, Steve Jobs went from not having a lot of money because Apple wasn't doing that well, to suddenly he had enough money to just make Apple do well. It's like, once you have enough money, you can kind of just build a perpetual money machine, and that's basically what Apple did when they created the iPhone. And everything changed when the iPhone was announced.
Well.
So the iPhone was basically the Fire Nation of technology.
What?
Yeah, literally everything was changed by the existence of smartphones.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, suddenly you could just have a computer more powerful. Computers that got a man on the moon just in your pocket. I found a phone just on the ground once in the grass. It worked. It was missing the back, and it seemed to be locked, so I couldn't access it. It was just on the ground there. just on the ground.
Rip.
Smartphones are more powerful than the computers used in the moon landing. The first iPhone has a higher resolution camera than the satellite that got photos of Pluto.
Huh.
And then there's just people consider smartphones to be just so inconsequential. Just throw them on the ground, and I actually think that's amazing. It shows how much technology's progressed. Like, this thing would have basically been considered sorcery, witchcraft as early as a couple decades ago.
Yeah, really.
And, it's not even that great. Holy shit!
Aliens.
No, like, aliens! I want that guy with hair, just...
I like the show, but I always hate how it's like when they, what is it they go on about constantly? It's like when they have a phrase where it's like, does such and such actually happen? Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
That guy should just have a movie. You should just make a movie about that guy. You should just have that guy. When we make first contact with aliens.
No.
You're right. That's exactly what most sense say when asked if we should introduce the Ancient Aliens guy to our first contact.
Oh my good God!
Who would win, a Toa, an Element Lord, or Batman? What exactly were the What exactly were the Element Lords? Were they like equivalent to an elemental, or was it just a title?
They were like an elemental, yeah.
All right, so that would mean that they basically represented their element rather than wielded it.
Yeah.
All right, so I would say an Element Lord is definitely more powerful than a Toa in a hand-to-hand fight. Then.
Okay, how the hell does Kirby inhale a laser?
Does Batman have prep time? That's the meme thing you're supposed to say.
Yeah, really.
Because Batman is like Emmett in the Lego Movie. Not particularly that great at improv, but if you give him time to make a plan, he'll beat the shit out of you. He'll just beat the ever-loving shit out of anything in time to come up with a plan. Like, he has plans to just overthrow the Earth. Like they did a story where all of Batman's secret plans on how to stop his mates if they turned evil just got out, and like supervillains like took out all of the dudes and all of the women and all the people. Like, Superman has plans worked out to kill everybody in case they turn evil. Like, Superman, kryptonite ring. He actually keeps a kryptonite ring, just so he can punch Superman if he needs to.
Huh.
So that's why Batman v Superman isn't as far-fetched as it seems on paper. The movie's still not good, though. I haven't seen it yet. Apparently what he does is he has a mist. He basically just has like a mist machine or something that has kryptonite just going through the air. He just punches Superman a bunch, and the minute he starts to recharge, he just sprays him kryptonite spray again. It's a really good idea. Well, Jake, I'm glad to hear you're tired of Batman, because there is a new comic storyline right now where a bunch of evil Batman are getting together, and so if you're done with Batman, here's more Batman. Batman, Batman, Batman! What if Batman got a Green Lantern ring immediately after his parents are killed in front of him? Won't that end badly? And it does. What if Batman was the Joker? What if Batman was Bees? I don't actually know any of the other Batman in that team up.
That's
I just know they're all
Deluxe, then. We finished it.
Oh, we're done? Did you ever find out what those green bugs were called?
No.
Great, I have to keep looking that up then, I guess.
And, of course, fitting for this stream, the credits are lagging. Fuck's sake. It may be in the future, but right now, Citra is not a good emulator. Or, let me rephrase, Citra is not an optimized emulator.
I'm just gonna click on all of these. I'm just gonna click on all of these links.
What links?
I'm on the wiki trying to figure out what the name of those enemies are, so I know it's just too good, and say, hey, we just smoked your ass in Kirby game.
All right, I'm just gonna skip through the credits and tack them on at the end of the VOD because it's lagging. It's not pleasant for anyone to watch as it is. So
can you have the dancing hot dog just floating around with the credits?
Fuck's sake. We'll be right back. We're gonna take a quick break, hopefully to not too long, and we'll be back with some Rayman Legends. So
wow, I haven't had this many tabs open since